Yeah, so we're gonna see Yosuke versus Liz. So if the previous match was tragic, then this is like, I don't know, Hamlet, Macbeth
Yeah, this
levels of
is
tragic up in here.
this is arguably one of Liz's worst matchups in both versions. Um, Liz has a lot of issues where she doesn't really have. She's kind of clunky, and she doesn't really have strong mix-up. And I think Yosuke's movement really kind of takes away one of the only things she has, which is she has a somewhat good neutral game. I think the capture card might have just kind of bugged out for a sec, but stream should still at least be live. Should be able to hear us.
She also took a pretty big nerf to her buttons. Like her 2B was honestly functional and then, depending on the matchup, quite good in Arena, but it no longer is effective in Ultimate Max. 5B is now chest. Ironically, sweep is like Yosuke's only bad normal, but does mean it is, you can low profile it in addition to rolling it, which was a universal option for everybody save Kanji at Arena. Kanji had to roll it at a very precise time. So she does have a pretty fast full screen projectile with the AZO, but the way Yosuke's jump height and movement work, he doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't think he's really ever going to be moving forward in a way that would really protect her. Not to mention,
No.
if it does anything, it's just gonna tag him, do like what 1,000-ish damage. I don't know the figures, but it's gonna do a little bit. Just set back to neutral, and really not a whole lot has changed at that point.
No, it just covers a specific horizontal angle.
Yeah.
She doesn't have buttons that hit when she's in the air, or that hit below her. They always hit in front of her JA, her JB. So the way her hitbox placement works, there's very little she can do.
Yeah, so I think this is going to go one of two ways. I think Dios is going to kind of run the neutral game and play, I guess lame might be the word, but it's going to be pretty frustrating to watch. More frustrating for Atarax. Or, if Atarax is able to get that occasional hit, hopefully run the round off it. That's going to be his game plan, really. Just try to chase him down, try to just get one hit and just run with it. Liz does have really good momentum. She does have a lot of shortcomings, but her momentum can be pretty good with Paralyze, Fear, and big damage and Hama combos. So
She really needs the Hama. Unfortunately, the Grime, they took a lot of it away from her, the shock setups.
Great
Text the
tech on
DP,
that
good
DP.
job. Here comes the Zio. Zio's being...
That's fortunate, but just didn't get the timing right.
Ooh, 2B. Atarax
Or
is...
not to be.
Well, that's not his first, because he did get hit low while blocking low. So I know somebody's mashing. He got counter it, rather. So he's definitely mashing a little 2B a little bit.
Yeah, Yosuke's DP
yeah.
is going to be... It is frustrating for pretty much every character. I don't know if there's a character that just gets to ignore it. But especially getting the timing right for punishing it can be kind of tricky, so...
I mean, it's a 6-frame window that you're... Yeah. It's deeply unpleasant on that play.
Yeah. Good DP.
I think it's funny that that's the only time Liz's DP actually does damage, because it's poison. Yeah, Yosuke just moves around that laser, no problem. Good play, Mash. I mean, risky, but Atarax... Oh,
Dropping
yeah.
that combo is going to really put him back a bit.
And
So much
I'm
momentum.
honestly surprised he didn't die in the recovery from Bufu. That is the burst point on Liz combos.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was an unfortunate miss. I'm gonna assume misinput.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that. There's no way Atarax intended that.
I mean, there's always like, oh, I have nothing left to lose, but Atarax isn't playing like that yet, so yeah, that's
As frustrating as
unfortunate.
this looks for Atarax, I really like the way that Dios is playing. Her angle was a little bit bad there, let her 2B, but I really like the way that Dios is playing, just kind of harassing Atarax, but not really committing too much. The only times that Dios actually got hit during that set were pretty much when she messed up. She was in or just whiffed a button on accident and got 2-8 or something, and even then, I'm missing these names up. Atarax wasn't really able to convert that into anything big. Also, I
No,
totally forgot to fix these names. Whoops. Atarax and...
I think Liz, like, I think as sad as this is to say, I think one of the strongest things Liz has going for her is matchup unfamiliarity, which doesn't seem to be a problem for Dios. And Dios has done a really good job of just moving out of the way of any hitboxes Atarax puts on screen. This matchup has always been awful for Liz, and Dios is doing a very good job of showing why. And yes, her stagger pressure is fantastic.
Yeah, she's gotten a lot better at that. I remember back in the day, probably in vanilla and earlier in this game's life, it really felt like she was good at the running away part, good at the harassing you part, but not so good at pressuring you. Like, it felt like letting her get in wasn't really a problem. I remember having that thought when I was playing her a long time ago, and it doesn't feel that way anymore, so it's definitely one of the areas she's improved a lot.
No, she's definitely, her offense has improved quite a bit, and you do not want her... It's funny, you don't want her anywhere near you, but you don't want her on the other side of the screen either, because she's very happy with that situation, because she is looking for you to come after her.
Yeah, and
she knows exactly how to frustrate you and get you to screw up.
Yeah, exactly. This is like pretty much why Yosuke is so strong in this game and considered top tier. Like you said, there's really no aspect of the match that you really want to be in. It's like, except being in the first place. Like, neutral, you don't want to be in neutral, you don't want to be full screen, you don't want Yosuke on top of you, and at the same time, you can't just expect to get a hit and run the whole game on it, because Yosuke's DP is so good. Nice punish on that.
Yeah, 5D punish. Oh, that's nice. And this is the sadness of Liz. Even look at Atarax has gotten all these hits. Okay.
Part of me feels like it shouldn't have taken so many hits to close out that round, but I don't know. I don't really know what she could have punished Liz Yosuke's DP with. That would have been.
I think she could have gone for a stronger 5B combo. She definitely could have gone for a stronger 5B combo on. Whoa, that was a whiff slide. Stronger combo on 5BCH. Like that should have been Gorilla, but all right. Yeah, no, Yosuke right now is just. The scary thing about Yosuke is Dios is hanging out at that mid-range, sending out JD, walking back and forth, just contesting space, and she, with Yosuke's mobility, she can be on top of Liz anytime she wants.
Nice tech.
Yeah, that was a good tech. These two look like they have played each other quite a bit.
I'm sure they played each other.
Oh yeah, no, there's just there are some interesting little moments or interactions where you can see that they've played each other. Ooh, negative. Okay, warning, not penalty.
Ooh, this is
wow! This is... No.
Okay, this is gonna be OMB.
Okay, reset.
Go for it.
Reset? No. Reset? No, doesn't trust it. And... Oh, looking for the burst! Yeah. EX kunai. Actually quite good.
Oh, this might be it.
Uh-oh. This is... Yeah, she doesn't have a burst. Yeah, this is it.
Oh no.
No!
Very unfortunate.
That's... No! You could have killed Yosuke! Live the dream for all of us! Swat the fly!
Good air throw.
Oh, not quite. There we go. She was looking at the clock. She was looking at the clock right after that air throw to see if she could run away. She paused. I think she was checking. Kunai was down a card. There's very little Liz. Liz's big buttons are all persona buttons, so contesting space means risking really any whiff punish Yosuke once as well as a card.
I'm noticing Dios is missing a lot of those glides.
Yeah, I think. Well, she did just get back from NEC. I don't know if she's played online since. This looks like the joy of. Oh, that throw was. That's unfortunate. This looks like the joy of. Oh crap! I'm back in net play.
Yeah, hopefully she can kind of warm up to it a little bit.
I mean, she still looks sharp. Nice movement. Nice nice patience with the fear. Not letting Liz get anything going or ride any momentum. Atarax whiffing 2B. Atarax, please stop mashing on 2B. Ooh. Backdash?
Nice backdash.
What's a backdash?
Really, the only mix-up that Liz is really going to use in general, like her most solid mix-up, is her throw game. And unfortunately, that can be pretty tricky for her because getting in with her at that range isn't something she's really supposed to do.
And that was an unfortunate sweep. This sucks. But because of Floration...
Oh, this could be big.
Gets an air shot. Oh, this... Yeah.
It's a good timing on that burst. On the return part of 5B.
Yeah. Dios burned all her meter, I think, looking for a chance to get Liz and blocks on the DP into Awakening, but took the round, so...
And Yosuke's 5A is so good. Just being able to pick up hits like that at that height with a 5A is like that easily. It's not something most characters can do. A 5-frame button that has that hitbox is just...
Have you ever gotten anti-aired by his 2A?
I have not, but...
No, Yosuke's hitboxes are a little bit stupid. Just a little.
Alright, so it's first to 3, so they're going to have one more game, right?
Yep. So, Atarax isn't doing... Not that Atarax, I think, is doing, like, that isn't doing terribly or anything. It's just, like, he's gotten hits, he's converted them. I think some of the conversions could be stronger, but he just... This looks like a horrible matchup.
Yeah, I don't like putting numbers on really bad matchups just because there's really no way to prove one way or the other, but this has got to be at least like 7-3. There's a lot of issues here.
I mean, I always tend to get frustrated when people like claim everything as a 6-4 or 7-3, and I actually say Liz versus like some of the cast is a 7-3. Like 7-3 is when
one
your
of the only
just
characters
does not function.
Yeah, she's one of the only characters in any game I'll ever like put that poorly for matchups. Or at least any of the games that I play. I'm sure you could list some examples for me. Something I've been used, I don't know.
You shouldn't be seeing 7-3. I mean, the Persona doesn't have that many like 7-3s.
Nice match. Great time there.
That was good. That was a good 2A.
Yeah. Notice after Yosuke's 2A, his frame data isn't advantageous there, so that was a great time to mash. Back in neutral, got some poison, so now these have the...
Liz's poison is actually special from the rest of the cast on the 2D, where it does a flat 1250 plus the percentage from your health as it ticks.
So it's actually a lot more than average, huh?
Yeah, no, she gets a raw 1200 or I think it's 1250. I want to say. Like, forgive me, I may be off on the number. I can't memorize every single piece of frame data, although I inadvertently try. No, even in Awakening, it does not scale. She always on a 2D, she always gets a raw at least 1K, and then.
There. Yep, so much of this health throughout this match has been poison. Like almost half of it was poison, at least seemingly.
Between the application damage and then the further 4.8% with each as over time, that adds up fast. Like one of the few weaknesses of Yosuke is arguably like he is on the lower end of the health pool at 8.5k.
Yeah, his average damage is fairly fair, I suppose. Like it's really not going to blow your mind.
If we all did if everyone's average damage was Yosuke, the game would. Yeah, Yosuke is not an oops character. Like you don't get hit by Yosuke and like take 5k out of nowhere and be like, oh, I died.
Yeah, but ideally, if he's playing the matchup right, you are probably just going to feel frustrated for a much longer period of time.
Oh, you'll end up taking 5k trying to get out, but like he doesn't do.
I do not know about that burst.
Gotta go through that. That's the I believe in myself.
This is gonna. Now he's not gonna have that burst. At the very least, he could have gotten a hit next round. You know, OMB'd, scared him with Hama, took Dios's burst as well. Or if Dios used her burst, you know, be able to close out the round. Now like Atarax's ability to come back is so much more limited right now.
Yeah, that's really tragic. That was just throwing it away.
At some point, you just gotta cut your losses. Just be like, you know, if I pull this out of my butt, like, if I win this, like, great, but I'm not expecting
particularly in this game. Like, this game, I think a lot of us have come out and said should be 3 out of 5.
Like, you can totally come back from a full health deficit in this game, but doing it without your burst is going to be really hard. Alright, but it looks like, as we've been saying, this Atarax has gotten off to a pretty good start. Feared. Nice Fatal.
Ooh, yeah, immediate burst from Dios. Max Awakening health.
Wow. Persona broken, took her burst.
Okay, Yosuke actually has no skippers right now. But luckily, since he only has 3 cards, he's going to get them back right now. And JD just put in work.
Looks like it begins.
Yeah,
this should leave Atarax just outside of Awakening too, so this is going to be really tough for Atarax to come back. One more hit with, oh, yeah, I totally forgot Liz can do that. We still here? Alright, so, I don't know, looks like we're having some issues with the Skype call here, but, assuming the stream is still going, let me know if the stream is still running. And I'll try to commentate this in the meantime. Alright, so it looks like our Skype call's done, but we'll open that back up in a sec. Atarax pulling this out. Nice job running away there at the end. So I'm looking between 2 different things, so I kind of missed what was going on that round. And how do I answer this? Okay. You guys there? Hello?
Hi, yes.
Hi. So it said the stream was still running, but just the Skype call died. So that's totally fine.
Yeah. So we need someone to switch in for Ninja. Or we could just be 4 people, I guess.
Please.
Ninja's gonna
leave? Ninja, I think we need to start a donation drive to get
him like a 100-foot Ethernet cable.
I tweeted at a couple people, but I doubt they'll be able to do anything.
You know what? Screw it. I'll buy him like a 500-mile Ethernet cable, and he can just plug into mine. Like, whatever works.
Good connection from you. I love it. Yeah, I'm really sad to see that Ninja won't be able to stay. But moving on, we are at game 4, so it is 2 or game. Yeah, because it's 2-1. I can maths when I try.
Escape Freak wants to tag in, but we're already running really behind, so I don't know if it's best to have someone cover for him.
I think you can commentate on your own because I had plans.
Yeah, I think it's just for the best that we just kind of let Ninja kind of leave or at least enjoy the stream, but not be part of it and cut it down to 4 people. It should still be fine. In the future, we can run another event sometime and give Ninja and some other players a chance to try again.
Oh yeah, because we had plenty of people like for the.
There were like 15 people we came up with for West Coast alone.
Yeah. Not to distract from the match, but yeah, we did have a whole list of people, but between holidays, jobs, school, scheduling, etc., getting 5 people who have can all get together at once. It's not as easy as it sounds, plus commentators, plus stream, so yeah. In the meantime, Dios has gotten some hits, nothing too meaningful. Atarax is now stuck at neutral. Ooh, another air throw. Ooh, gold burst. This is a problem.
Ooh, doesn't punish that.
Wow, that should, I feel like, yeah, that...
Yeah, I was expecting 2B, but 5A. Just not fast enough.
It's 5B!
Yeah, but 2B at the very least would have been air unblockable and guaranteed the punish.
Yeah, I know. I'm teasing. Yeah, Blizz getting J2B, I feel like they tried to address the air hitbox problem, but that's really not a good air attack.
Yeah, we're just looking at one more hit from Dios here.
Yeah.
Possible to close this out.
Yeah, Atarax has been on point with using Mind Charge to get a No Awakening with as much health as possible whenever he's at that danger point. And he's done it at times when Dios can't punish him, but Dios just...
But at the very least, the other player can still kind of use that opportunity to run in. So, although it might not be punishable, you're still putting yourself in a position that you might not like. So it still carries its own risk.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the problem with Liz, is risk-reward for her just does not exist in a way that helps anyone. Like, did she, like, you can mash 2B because that one time it works, you are probably going to win with Hama.
Oh, I don't agree with that. Could have kept her right outside of
This is
awakening.
gonna flip, like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I think she could have got the damage for it too.
Alright, good DP.
Ooh.
Best time for it. Paralyzed.
Oh,
or confused by
confusion.
that.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay. That's like
Yeah,
best
no
case scenario for Liz.
Yeah, she still has burst. She has 150 meter.
And she's
Yosuke has
exactly
no
the kind of character that can come back in that situation, so... Okay, this might actually be
This
it.
is how it starts. That would be where you would burst if you had a burst, but Dios is not.
Oh, I could kind of see the game kind of lag slightly right there. Oh gosh!
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Can block just in time.
Yep.
Sorry if it seems like I'm like rooting against Dios here. I kind of want to see this. I want to see one more round of this, one more game of this.
Yeah, no, this is fun. These two clearly know the matchup, and I think Atarax is doing the best he can with a severely flawed character versus, you know, the best character in the game. Nice. Poison. Ooh, now Fear.
Nice back.
Yeah. Knocks him away. Up there.
Alright, I want to see Dios just, you know, just stay at neutral for a while, get rid of this fear.
Yep. Dios, totally okay with that. She's about to get her burst back as well. So she can also... Ooh!
Nice JC.
Gonna need...
Oh, that drop
Oh,
though. Gonna
goes
have a
right into a
burst too.
team, but...
I think Atarax kind of wanted to bait the burst there, but it just barely didn't come back in time.
Yeah. Ooh, another air throw.
Oh, baits it again. Gold burst just hits.
Oh,
Away!
wow. What? That was a bat. That was
Oh.
insane. This was like... okay. I can't tell if Atarax... I think Atarax is 1-9-1ing versus Dios at this point. Some of those air grabs are like just OS. Poison, Yosuke.
I still can't get over the
Oh,
fact that
cancel
Atarax
roll.
is like, yeah, I can AoE you too, but I'm not gonna take the round with it.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
You know what they call AOA OMC coffin?
What do they call that?
Get your ass in the goddamn. You know what Japan called it?
What?
The base confirm.
Really? That's what they call
Yes.
it?
Yes.
I remember when base used to be known as a Liz player. So the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days where she could set up really rigged bullshit in the corner with paralyze and fear and 5D any B normal she wanted. Those days are gone. She doesn't even have grime.
Oh.
I know, it's sad.
Yeah. But hey, at least you have like the best OS ever if you play this character.
My
Whatever, I play
character
Liz.
is sandbagging. It's literally in canon. My character says in canon she's not trying. My character said in story mode that she's only operating at 20% strength. I mean, this is a character that lost to Rise.
Yeah,
But
I really just want to see, from Dios' side, I just want to see her just take less risks, you know, and it doesn't necessarily mean approaching when, it doesn't necessarily mean overextending yourself. It could also just mean like, hey, Liz is right on top of you. Maybe I should just let her run on top of me. She doesn't really have mix-up. Like, why? Like, challenging that jump C has been an issue when you can actually punish jump C if you just bait it, or if you just block it, I mean. So,
yeah,
I mean, there's really nothing wrong with letting Liz run on top of you. All you're going to get is just potentially a throw situation. And even then, the risk-reward isn't all there for Liz. Like, it's still tough for her. So, just alternate whether you want to challenge her or respect her. And don't challenge every time, because that's why Atarax has been winning these rounds.
No, I mean, I think some of it does look like Dios is getting a little bit, like, antsy. She's definitely pulling the trigger on her burst at timings where she doesn't need to.
I want her to play the long game. Just see how long she can stretch this out, be okay with timing out. Like, that's her thing, you know? When she does that, she's at her best.
Yeah. Although, I think she's also really good at frame trapping you to death. Uh-oh. Liz got a hit. Here comes fun times.
Just gonna take that. All
Yep.
right. I would as
Okay,
well.
plus poison.
I mean, no matter how confident I am, I can run through the rest of the round. Like, it's still 1-0 dying at that point. Or Mazu
Yep.
dying.
Pop a tornado.
Nice block on that.
Nice cute little cross up. Oh, looking for any kind of match with that GC. Just waits for the Zio, runs in. There we go. This. Oh no! Until that drop, this was looking much more clean.
Looks like they're both
Dios.
just feeling each other out here. I don't know what that was. That looked like an accident.
Yeah.
Nice tech on that throw. Has Atarax gotten
I
thrown?
think Atarax has gone thrown a couple times, but they're at a point. Like, you know, how many times have we seen Dios throw and Atarax DP like through it? I think like Dios is actually reading the DP, and it's just off on the timing, like net play. I think they're at a point with each other where the throw mix-ups are almost irrelevant. Good 2P, takes the card, goes, ooh, clash! And Atarax is gonna take it. Ooh, not sure how I feel about that first.
Okay, one touch from Atarax could easily run through the rest of this here. Has that OMB 100 meter. I really still want to see that Hama, so I'd love to see that happen.
Yeah, number of
Nothing
Hamas
against Dios, but
attempted.
hey, like if we can get to 3 Hamas by the end of this, I'll give $30 to charity.
Oh
Or
my
not.
god, negative.
Oh, jeez.
Plus, oh no, double negative. Oh, this isn't enough though.
In time? No.
Oh,
that's a bummer.
that didn't stop the clock. When she hit the randomizer,
slow.
it didn't stop the clock. And that attack animation is so long that by the time Dios got spot out, yeah.
That's so unfortunate. So last set of this first to 3, we're on our last round.
Yeah, this is
very
going to,
good
this is surprisingly close for, you know, what the matchup would in theory be. These players obviously are.
I think I'm really impressed with Atarax, like starting out 0-2 and turning it around all the way up to here. So
Ooh,
he's
counter
doing a great
hit.
job keeping his composure this whole time.
I think Liz players, yep, there Dios been
This
preemptively
is bad.
on the DP. I think Liz players are best at a deficit and used to it as well. Ooh, nice call it on the JD. Doesn't get enough off it, unfortunately, but Liz is getting back that blue health. No,
Yeah,
wow.
doing a great
that
job
could've
of
been a
keeping
cap.
all this here.
Oh, there
Unfortunately,
it goes.
lost it right there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, she did get her burst back, but had to use it to contest. So
And
Dios
that
does
fake
have burst.
cross-up glide mix-up is so good. I will never block that. Oh, that looked like
Oh,
good idea. Just I don't know how she got that, or how he got that.
I wanna. Yeah, it's hard, right? Like pronouns.
Yeah, because I keep like thinking Liz, but I'm thinking Atarax at the same time.
Oh,
Oh
with
no,
the 2B.
there's not even enough time to turn this around,
Yeah.
no matter
This is
what.
game.
Liz's combos take way too long. A Hama combo at 10 seconds won't even kill in 10 seconds. It takes so long. So
Yeah.
unfortunate. But great job from Dios. Great job from Atarax too. I'm sure they're gonna have some fun looking
really
through this
fun.
later.
That was
Alright,
really fun to watch.
So who do we have
Like-
next?
Nets,
Not to-
especially since that was like such a long set, we should switch to the other 2 players.
Okay, yeah, we should give them a turn.
Yeah.
But that was definitely a good set. I
That was
love
a really
watching
good set.
both of them
So
play.
that's gonna be hard. So we're gonna have Julian and YWaffley play.
Yes.
Okay.
Poor Julian. He's been sitting
He was-
here for like 2 hours and he hasn't had any attention, so we need to...
Oh no, it's okay. I'm sure like somewhere there are like people telling him, "You're beautiful. You're beautiful."
Yeah, you're beautiful. It's okay. You might not be playing right now, but you're beautiful. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All
You're
right, so
beautiful.
Julian, if you're there, turn off auto pass. And if you're there, Dios, go back on auto pass, please.
Yeah, trying to coordinate streams is always
Yeah,
fun,
it's-
isn't it? Oh no, Julian says here. Says Julian, you are beautiful.
Hey, don't. Okay, fine.
What? Don't encourage him.
Yeah, but it's fine. There's no stopping it at this point. We should all just go along with it.
50 viewers.
50 viewers. That's actually probably the most I've ever had.
That's not bad at all, especially considering all these bumps.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for retweeting everything. we'll probably set something up like this again, especially considering that like a couple players aren't going to get to play as much or all the difficulties we've had. So, you know, go ahead and I don't know, just thank you. Follow. Make sure you follow Silva as well as Mixed Methods on Twitter. We can put them in the. If someone can put their names in the stream chat, that'd be great, or links to their Twitters. Because if anything like this happens in the future, it's gonna be you're gonna hear it from them. So.
Well, yeah, we did come up with an East Coast group, but we were unable to coordinate all the members. So also we're looking at, you know, Midwest and all that. So yeah, definitely we want to do something like this again in the future. Hopefully not the day before I have to travel with technical issues. But when Julian is beautiful enough to get off autoclass, he will be playing YWaffley shows, and this is one of show's worst matchups. So this is going to be fun. I did see the two of them playing on Julian's stream. Lots of getting hit by AUB push smasher. But I know Julian has learned quite a bit since then. So, and they had a really fun set on Julian's stream.
Yeah, Julian's Ken's actually improved quite a bit. From what I hear, he got 9th at NEC, I think. Maybe I don't remember.
I know Dios did, but I don't know if he did as well. I saw him.
He didn't get 9th. He was in the pool with.
I remember he was saying how. I remember he was saying how he was gatekeeping people, so I just kind of assumed.
He eliminated Sodelic in losers, which I guess would be an upset to the community in a sense, and Sodelic would be, you know, more known, particularly for Persona than Julian. But I did see Julian also had to fight Grover.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, that's just not fun. This is not fair. Like, I don't even play this game. Oh, hi, I play Narukami.
Oh, hi,
again,
I play Ken.
Is top 3. I mean, Ken is...
Oh, hi, I play Ken. Ken is arguably top 3. Arguably the best, you know.
I don't think they're better than Yosuke, but I do think they are third.
Yeah, that's why I said arguably. I don't really have an opinion on the top tiers in general. I tend to think of it more from Margaret's perspective than as a whole, which is kind of my issue.
YWaffley is either a German brown shirt or a Nazi brown shirt or the UPS man.
Hey, and so is Ken.
Everybody hates, and Ken is just the only character to wear the normal Gekkokan uniform. That's your
I really like these instant blocks from YWaffley. Like, he's really done, like, I know it sounds bad, he's done, like, nothing this whole set, but he has the meter advantage, or at least he did up until a second ago. So he's going to be able to turn this around a lot easier when he gets the chance because of all that extra meter. Plus it's just scary. You fight somebody and they instant block everything you do. It's just scary. Like,
I would agree with you if it weren't for the awkwardness of showing meter management. Like, just because of the way he tends to spend 25 meter and the way his supers work. Oh, good tag out, and this...
Oh, he's not a character that can just kind of blow you up with a bunch of meter.
Yeah, he can. Oh, I mean, he does have that huge damage, but he's typically putting himself in meter cooldown if he wants to do anything EX like that. And the damage he's getting in this version is just not significant enough. And stop blocking it. I tried to IB charge thrust or roll it. Or not charge thrust, the follow-up gigantic impact persona attack.
YWaffley's showing a lot of experience in the matchup, though. Just with how comfortable he is actually with those instant blocks.
He's got the 2C on the DP.
It's gonna be a great push. I love watching this combo.
This combo swag. No, I actually really like it.
Air reset. Nice bait on that right there.
Yeah. So one thing that not enough Ken players do that I've seen Julian doing is just commit to spending meter whenever you're on the defensive, because Ken on defense, not so good.
He has a great counter assault. He has a really good counter assault, I think.
He has the fastest functional counter assault in the game because I'm not counting Kanji's as functional given the hitbox.
Yeah, pretty good
hitbox. So
hitbox
of the functional counter assaults, it's the fastest.
Yeah, you know, if you're not confident in your defense, you might as well you know?
Well, it's just that Ken on offense, running 100 meter, just hitting GCA OMC, like we saw Cho do repeatedly at Evo, just to get his turn back, is such a good idea with Ken. Or committing to GCR. Just don't let them make you block because your options are bad. Just as soon as you're on offense, they might actually.
Nice block on that.
Yeah, nice block. He did take out the dog though. Ooh, air grab. Nope, can't convert. 2A.
Like we see YWaffley trying to bait
Ken's
that
2B
counter
not
assault
being
now.
particularly great. Yeah, Ken's 2B not great at having head in wall, or not the greatest anti-air in the wall. So
Can't Ken
I don't
just
think there was
pick up
much he
his
could have done
DP
at
without
the
spending meter?
Yeah, but it's more difficult to do the CH-DP combo on Sho and Minazuki due to their issue with their air for box.
Oh, I see.
You can't do dash up 2B on them. So, or dash up, yeah, you have to adjust the route. And I think, I don't know, I mean, Julian
I think the other option
like,
is sweet, but I think that's a little bit more of a tight link.
yeah, whatever. It's either, yeah, you can't do that, my bad. It's that you can't do dash up sweep, you have to do dash up 2B on them.
Alright, so Julian's up 1 game. I will never call him beautiful dude.
This matchup is surprisingly difficult for Sho. Sho is, I feel like, kind of not unpopular, but underrepresented, and I think he's a really, really fun character, but he does have some pretty glaring weaknesses.
I think
in this
Sho
version.
is really good. His neutral is really good in general, but I don't think the ways that it's good don't really apply to this matchup. Like, he has very active hitboxes. Like, he can just jump up and down and do jump B, and it's just this wall in front of him that you got to get through. But Ken doesn't really need to get through it. You can just send Koromaru out there. Send Koromaru out there with big hitboxes.
He can 2 CJA, because Ken has a 7-frame jump normal that's 3 hits, that all 3 hits are overhead, with an enormous hitbox and almost no vertical hurtbox. It's like I guess JA on crack. His JA is fantastic, and then they buffed it, thank God. Yeah, Ken doesn't have to commit, and there's also the fact that mid-range spacing that Ken is so good at is where Sho is going to have problems moving forward. With the risk of moving forward is guessing wrong, like going for a preemptive sweep on an expected 5B and getting like fatal counter charge thrust.
I definitely like this switch. I don't know how YWaffley's Minazuki is. Oh wait, no, it's not. Wait. I saw the intro and I'm like, wow, that's Minazuki. The intro.
They have the same
looked
intro.
Like it. Oh, they do.
Exact same.
Well, I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I would have liked it if he switched to Minazuki, but I don't know if he plays him.
I don't think he does. Not seriously, at any rate. He's
Alright.
been Sho since I started on GFAX. I know my people. Alright, Julian, non-committal pressure, waiting for YWaffley to. Yep, waiting for him to hit a button. Really no reason to do anything other than block low against Ken until you see the jump, since his overheads are not really existent. Nope,
Yeah,
dog.
his AoE is not great, but it'll definitely put in a lot of work online.
He can cover it with the GOG. It's like, it's a puppet character, They can always find a way to make it safe.
Yeah.
But it is fatal recovery, and you can just jab him out of it. So there is that problem. Julian looking much stronger with conversions than he did. Oh, I spoke too soon. But his conversions look a little bit better. Oh, wow. He wasn't converting hits at NEC. Oh, wow. I believe in myself first. I don't necessarily disagree with it. There's like doing better on hit confirming. Oh, that J. YWaffley's J2C spacing has been really amazing. Like, the way he controlled his descent right there and tagged Julian was really on point.
Yeah, at the end of that round, having either player lose at just 1 touch, I really would have liked to see Julian just kind of chill out, far away, super jump height. Really no reason to ever commit with Ken.
Do it again.
Ken's that character you really don't have to commit with, so in that situation, it should have been very difficult for YWaffley to clutch it out.
Down blue, world's most boring combo.
It's kind of neat. The first
It
time you
is
see it.
the first 6 or 7 times, and then, yeah. Julian.
Nice knockdown.
Oh, okay, count. Oh, I'm not. See, this is the other problem I have with Sho. I am not entirely certain if that was an intended counter assault or if no.
Ooh. Didn't quite get his burst back in time to use it there, but would have been really good.
Ooh.
Julian spending all his meter here.
That 5B almost killed Julian, though. Yeah, I'm not sure if YWaffley actually meant to GCA. I mean, it looks like it was intentional, but at the same time, this is my fear with show. All those EX commands, all the supers, AB, you get very easy accidental counter assaults with this
These
character.
instant blocks are great. Can't block forever, but
No.
it's such a treat just watching that, you know?
Julian, actually, we had a long conversation about this, about enforcing the threat of throw with Ken. And just as I say that, he gets thrown himself. Yeah, throw is really, really... Oh, okay, failed counter
That's counter assault.
Do we have a combo? No, we don't have a combo. It's okay. Julian, you're on pad. I know you can just, like, mash the AB macro. You disappoint me. Ooh, just outside Awakening. This is risky. You don't have a good DP. But he's sitting on a lot of bar.
Ken just eating both of those projectiles.
Poor Mario's a trooper.
Yeah, Core
That
Mario.
dog. That dog is...
That dog gets in the way of a lot of stuff. You can't play Shadow Mitsuru against Ken. I mean, you can, but the dog will legitimately... Oh my gosh.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh no.
No, he's not. Okay, never mind. I lied. Now
Alright,
he's
well,
dead.
it worked out. It worked out for YWaffley.
So now we're 1-1. Yeah, no, that dog will decrease his hit stun. Like, you ever have a combo drop, like, midway through on Ken because of the way Arxis codes puppets?
Well, I have tried using Mabufudine in a combo with Mitsuru and the dog eating the ice shard. So, that
Nice.
happened. It's not a great feeling. Don't have to worry about that with Margaret, it's great.
Yeah. Julian, like, how do I put it? Every time I've seen Julian, he looks more comfortable with his character, but he doesn't... There are weaknesses, and YWaffley, I think, has put far more into this game and knows how to exploit little things. And yeah, the IBs are definitely giving him meter to work with when he does get his turn. He seems content, you know, to like block and instant block, like a lot of what Julian's doing, because it's not the infinite, it's not anything particularly tricky. There's been some throw, but he hasn't really... I don't think Julian's enforced that threat enough.
Yeah, Julian hasn't really been extending himself enough to really go for mix-ups. Like, it doesn't seem like that's his priority. And as long as you kind of recognize that, you can just kind of get as much meter as you want and take your time.
I mean, if he does the infinite, then you actually just get all the guard bonus meter. Julian's favorite thing in the world is, in fact, the infinite.
Well, hopefully we can see it.
You can't do it.
Oh, we can?
Oh no, DP into space. To the moon. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. Yeah. Alright, Koromaru knocked down, but he's actually... Oh, nope. He was safe in that prior knockdown position. Oh, GCR. Good job.
Good job putting him back in block
YWaffley
stun.
puts him right back in block stun. Wow. Okay, we're just saying the same things at the same time.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
sorry, but you really got to keep that in mind with the dog. Like, a lot of the time with most characters, you're going to want to bait things, you're going to want to like put gaps in your pressure, and that's a normal part of your offense or your decision making. But with Ken, if you leave him there for too long, the dog's just going to do something. Like, he's just mashing that C button,
You know what
waiting
happens
for you to
if
stop what
you
you're
leave a
doing.
gap to call out fuzzy jump? You get it by 2C. Wow. Okay, thank God that's going away in 2.0.
So it is so important to like stay on Ken once you're in. Like, if you hit him, Ken stops what he's doing. If you make him block, Koromaru stops what he's doing.
Not if
And
it's an
that's-
SB move.
Nope.
Those keep going if Ken is in hit stun.
Oh, really?
They changed that in 2.0.
Oh.
Ken
that's
can
good.
option select and do SB dog moves in the like fuzzy jump OS if he does a rotation, and even like if he gets tagged, the SB dog move will keep going. So if the dog's behind you, it's actually a nightmare. You're comboing, like you're starting to combo Ken, and then within the first hit, the dog like sticking it,
YWaffley's
sticks on you.
looking really good here. I really
Yeah,
like
YWaffley
his, I
is
really
found a
like his
rhythm.
stagger. I really like his offense right now.
Ooh, mash out. 2A. If you're gonna mash out with a button, might as well be 2A as Ken. It's your best mash button and your fastest normal.
Great instant blocks once again. I just love watching that.
Oh wow, that knife put him right into Awakening. Thanks. Ooh, but then he got counter hit, then he got his burst baited. YWaffley is just swinging his swords around like crazy right now.
Man, you when you play Minazuki Yosho, you kind of get to do that.
Oh, I mean, I've
put those buttons out
played
there.
enough show. I played enough show to feel the power. No, okay, Julian is okay since the last time.
Already
I
got
seen Julian,
Koromaru back, man.
and he also healed himself a bit. People always forget Meteorama heals Ken.
I actually didn't know it healed Ken.
Oh yeah. The funny thing is there's a cap on Awakening health. Like you can only go up to I want to say 40 or 50%. Like once you're awakened, you can spam Meteorama all you want, but they don't let you get like 100% Awakening health.
Oh, I don't have my PC plugged in. Hold on. Or
That's a problem.
Laptop's gonna run out of battery in a bit. Alright, so it should be fine now. But YWaffley's just looking really, really good right now.
Yeah, I think Julian is kind of like waiting for YWaffley to like hang himself because that was how he was getting a lot of his hits at NEC was just his opponent's mistakes and JB, and he's not getting those against YWaffley. YWaffley's getting hit by gigantic impact repeatedly, but that really seems to be it.
That just seems to be an issue with his instant pattern blocking and possibly net
Yeah.
play. Like, I definitely, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't assume that that's his fault too much.
Oh no, I don't think it is either. Like,
But
no,
if
there's
YWaffley's
surely something
respecting
else.
this much, I think Julian needs to take advantage of that and go for those throw mix-ups more. Go for some of the scum. Set up something that's going to give you force a situation. Just do something that's going to force YWaffley to actually guess. At this point, just pressuring him isn't doing anything. Pressuring him is just giving a meter. So
I wish Julian would develop his pressure a bit more as well. Like, there are spacings where Ken can force you to block charge thrust over and over, and you're taking at least 1k worth of chip plus the hit that you eventually take from Ken himself. You take a small combo's worth of chip damage, and that's pretty scary because Sho is also low health, just like Ken. Ooh, drops it. It's okay. Dog helps reset. You see? Okay, another JB 5A clash. There are some really disgusting hitboxes in this game.
oh yeah, especially air to ground.
Funny thing
Nice.
about nice.
Wow, that was
cute.
great.
That was manly. That was smart. Like I think there's also there's Doppels and
Nice bait.
Chakra both out on West
Oh,
Coast.
doesn't quite get the
no,
timing
too
right.
early on the 2C.
I'm pretty sure he was just gonna like hit that immediately, like beta burst too, because Julian's been bursting that right away. But,
I think every 10
messed up
player
the
bursts the
timing.
moment their DT is blocked if they can't like air super to save themselves.
But
And
great
that
combo to
damage.
close it out. Show's health is so low. I really don't understand why
It's
Minazuki is more.
8.5. Yeah,
I don't know why he has
Ken
less
and
than
Sho are
Minazuki.
identical.
Oh, it's the same.
Why yeah, they have the same
I
health
thought
level.
Minazuki
That's what I'm
was more.
saying.
Oh, I'm stupid.
No,
then.
Minazuki has 9k. He also has a higher combo rate.
Okay, so yeah, they're not identical. Great.
Ooh.
I'm mishearing a lot of things right now.
Sorry, no, it's Ken and Sho that are identical. Minazuki actually has more health and a higher combo rate.
Yeah.
Over
so,
Sho.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Because refit.
Yeah. I just don't know why. Like I feel like I don't know.
It's because
I
he's
feel like
full screen.
Minazuki's slightly the more complete character, and yet he has.
Oh, he is. He has full screen neutral.
Yeah. I think Show's a little bit scarier when he gets in, but I still don't know.
Are
if
blocking
he
a
makes up for it.
14 frame overhead. No! Again, too early on the 2C. Julian burst right into Awakening. We've got that much
Good.
persona
Julian's
knowledge.
going for those
Okay.
throws. Now he's just got to bait him as well.
Yeah.
YWaffley's defense is just looking so good right now.
Yeah. YWaffley.
Great cross up, but doesn't quite get the confirm, but caught him standing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah.
Could he have OMB'd that if that didn't kill? Or is that not one of those supers?
Um.
I don't know. Probably not. I don't think that's one of those supers.
I don't think it's worth it outside the corner.
YWaffley's doing
Like-
a good job of killing the dog, but I kind of want to see, at that point, him not move forward, because the moment he moves forward, he's sandwiching himself between Julian and Koromaru.
The other thing I'd like to see him do is leave the dog at Magic Pixel and bait the heal. Like people always talk about killing the dog, but the dog KO time is so minimal it doesn't matter. I think it's much scarier for the Ken if you put the dog on Magic Pixel. Good safe jump. That's also innocent overhead. Because if the Ken tries to get, if Ken freaks out and tries a bad heal, you get a free punish. Otherwise, if you end up killing the dog, then Ken's next conversion is going to be minimal. Even if he does hit you, what he gets off that hit is dramatically weaker.
I'm just really impressed with YWaffley right now. Like, Ken is not an easy character to fight. Like, you're...
Oh, counter assault baited.
Oh, wow. It's going to be...
he's probably...
Nice setup.
Let's set up more damage.
And actually safe jumped that too. Wow, that was great. Wasn't sure if he landed in time.
He learned his lesson. I watched him eat like 5 AUV Moon Smashers. No!
Oh, baits it. Alright, so that's it for Julian right now.
Yeah, he tapped and mashed JA and he died.
That was 3, right? I forgot to upload a score, update a score? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 3. That was 3-1.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm not the best at this, dealing with 2 computers, but...
Yeah, YWaffley with the breakaway. No, that was good. No, YWaffley looks a lot cleaner since I saw him on Julian's stream. I don't know if some of the offline stuff is relatively new, or what if he's just gotten stronger for other reasons. But yeah, he looks really, really clean.
I think
tonight.
He just looked a lot cleaner than Julian. I think from Julian's side, I want to see him work on his offense a little bit more. Work on actually forcing, situations like Ken legitimately has, points where he can just make you guess. And if you can make someone respect long enough to set that up, I want to see him do that more. I want to see him set that up.
You don't even have to make them respect.
I don't know. I just want to see Julian do it. Like, at this point, YWaffley just kind of was totally cool. It's just blocking and his throw game was on point. His teching.
Julian threw a string of mids at him that had gaps, and he was not necessarily looking for YWaffley's defensive choices.
Yeah, but YWaffley just looked so good. Like, Ken's a tough character to fight, and he put it all together.
Particularly honestly.
Yeah, not only is he focusing on the player versus player aspect and his game plan and everything, he's also got to manage Koromaru. Keeping track of all of that all at once is tough. It's so obvious to point out what people should or could be doing, but actually thinking that fast and thinking about all those things all at once while you're actually playing against this super strong character, it's tough. It's tough. So I'm really glad he did such a great job putting that all together.
Yeah, he definitely showed answers to Ken that aren't just show specific. Julian definitely needs to tighten the offense and the pressure. But now we're going to watch him against Atarax, so this should be fun. Because I feel like YWaffley does have really, really oppressive offense. And since Liz is usually forced to block, we'll see what he goes for. Ooh,
I think the momentum's going to be pretty good on either side. Once they get going. Assuming Liz can get fear or paralyzed, something like that.
If she got something off of paralyzed, sure, but she just doesn't get enough.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's good for
until
Liz,
she gets
but
too much. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking compared to what we watched earlier fighting Yosuke,
yeah,
maybe it just seems like a good matchup at this point by comparison.
Yeah, no, Atarax makes the matchup look closer than they technically are, which is a testament to how much he's put in. But okay, interesting. Oh, nice JTC. Yeah, YWaffley's movement is really, really crisp. I really like that. Really, really, really like the way he controls his angles. I'm trying to think if we have anybody else who plays show who does it that well in the US.
Real unfortunate.
Coming up empty. Wow!
That was
that's
an amazing interaction.
That was a nice way to go through. To get through the randomizer? Yeah. YWaffley's got those.
I don't think either of them expected that.
You know what's scary about randomizer?
What?
You see it. You play a Liz, and you see the Liz, and they're you're used to net play, and it's like, wow, this guy's walking back and forth. Are we gonna play a real game? And then they just randomize her, and you're like, oh right, it's walk forward to charge. I thought we were playing neutral. Never mind.
Alright, at least we're not seeing that with Atarax.
Oh no, I know. No, that actually wasn't like that wasn't a bad randomizer. Waffley just like shows 214AB is one of the most underrated specials I think in the game.
Randomizer's really hyped too. Like I
You
kind of
think
want
negative,
to.
wow, nice hop.
Was that a wake up?
Yeah, I think
Debate the
I think he
2A?
thought he would like I think he was trying to get out of the poison and was trying to clear something, but oh boy. Waffley died.
Big hit.
Yeah. I mean, Liz still has damage. The sad that he did have his burst, and he could have bursted the Bufu. That is the burst point on most Liz combos, unless they are explicitly looking for your burst.
Wow! Right through the fire. I thought that was gonna combo too. Like he was ready for that.
So fun
Nice
fact
suck on
about
that. Jeez, Waffley just
I
looks
think
so.
he.
so
I'm
good right
gonna
now.
guess these two have fought each other quite a bit because that almost that the way that I think he put the throw behind the 4A.
I really liked Atarax's positioning there with the persona.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the punish there.
EX Diamond. I'm guessing that was a misinput. I'm guessing he wanted 214 AB and not 214 214 AB. I don't know. Maybe he saw something I didn't.
Maybe he was just trying to turn it around. Or it was a misinput, I don't know. They'd have to tell us, Taurus.
I mean, I think I just think the SB Rekka is like so good because it moved him so far and he just got full body and palm on frame 4.
It is
For
good.
25 meter. It's ridiculous. And there's no super freeze.
Yeah, playing with Bobby, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah. It's like, hi, I'm over here, said he would say. Yeah, we should get Breaker Dave in for our next West Coast.
Yeah, he's kind of been playing a little bit. I assume he plays mostly for LPT, as they get a chance to. I'm assuming. I know he's not like taking the game super seriously, but if he'd be
All
willing
I
to,
know
I
is
think that'd be
that
great.
right after he cleared his pool at Evo, he had to fight Soji.
That's
I just
cool.
remember that from brackets. But yeah, Waffley has made a lot of the right calls again, like in this set, but unfortunately hasn't had the help to survive any combos, and he doesn't like the blue burst, which is something he's.
An anonymous source is
Yeah.
messaging me right now and saying that Breaker Dave hates Persona, by the way. Unrelated, but
I mean, I think there's a part of even those of us who love Persona also hate it.
I think that's true.
Ooh,
Big hit.
here. Okay.
Big drop, though.
That was a lucky drop. Okay, nope, now he's gonna die. Na. Hey, nope, I lied.
He just went for something simple, and that's gonna give him a safe jump.
And that was cute at the end. Atarax feeling some type of way, apparently.
Who doesn't like the corpse beat? It's fun. Just it's a like.
Apparently it wasn't misinput. Atarax was writing oops in chat.
Oh.
I've never really seen Atarax do that though. Yeah. Show pressure and mix up. Very fun. Oh, that was I really like that. The way you just walked back looking for whatever Atarax wanted to do, waiting for an option select to come out. Not enough people are willing to just stand there and watch the one thing and do the one thing that every option select loses to, which is literally nothing. Do nothing.
Yeah, and even if you aren't like fast enough to punish whatever it is that happens, like you're at least getting data on kind of what they're doing. Like you at least get to kind of safely check what options they're leaning more towards. So. Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. Oh.
Oh,
I'm not sure what that was.
interesting. All right, we have a combo.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him just drop that a little bit sooner.
It's hard. I mean, I can understand the desire. I mean, like, yes, as much as it sucks to put Liz into Awakening like that, he did need knockdown.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know Show's routes really well enough to know whether he could have easily gotten the knockdown earlier.
I don't know where he would have needed to truncate the combo. Like, it's hard. Like, that's one of my actual dislikes with Show is how limited he is. Wow, that was smart.
That was
like, knows the startup frames, knows Liz is still gonna be vulnerable, just ran forward and hit 5A. 2C? Okay, so I think Liz 2B is not so god-awful that it will not work against Show 2C. So that is the one time I would tell Atarax to hit 2B. Unless I'm wrong about that. Unless they really did, like, destroy Liz 2B that badly, in which case, don't listen to me at all.
Liz that would be super good. Wow. Big call out on that.
Nice,
it's
nice
always
angle.
scary to see just Liz just charging a laser.
And yet, it never fired.
So
yeah, YWaffley is really good at spending that at the throw OMV.
I think the coffee I had to help me get through my finals earlier is starting to wear off. Sorry about that. If I'm just kind of like absent-minded here.
Oh, yeah. I see chat. I'm just scrolling through to look.
So much Dino Tail in this chat.
Oh, I got okay. Like, so Ralph is actually awesome. Ralph being Dino Tail.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think we played at NEC 2014. Vaguely remember that. So, he seemed like a nice guy. If that was him, I don't know. I'm literally the worst at remembering people and names, so not sure.
I just remember that Ralph was nothing like what I expected when I met him at EVO.
Wait, he was at EVO?
Yeah.
I am actually the worst.
It's okay. I mean, think about the steak. I believe we're 2-2, so this will be
the French steakhouse steak. Or
that was the joke. You had so many steaks.
Yeah, I did.
You Chie player.
I had like 4
player.
steaks in one day, but back to this, I guess. Awfully just running
nice.
right in there.
It's a 2A starter. I think. Yeah. Alright. Wow. Yeah, YWaffley deciding that
Okay, that was a good way to end the combo right there. One more hit and he actually might be able to close this out.
Not with his meter.
No. Poor
I
Show.
don't think he will. I don't think he can do enough damage. And he doesn't have meter. Like, the awkwardness of Show is all the 25 meter moves, and then the way your supers work.
I want to know what Atarax was doing there to just get hit. I don't know if he was trying to up back or roll.
Perhaps he will tell us.
Nice roll on that.
Oh wow. Just roll through Thanatos. Who cares?
Yeah, big call out.
Yeah.
I mean, you really don't have to like take risks against Liz, especially full screen. But at the same time, like YWaffley's been right quite a few times, so I don't really see the problem with it from that point of view.
Ooh, yes, overhead. It's an instant overhead.
I guess that's probably gonna be it if he can OMB here.
Yep, and he will. It's YWaffley. He's got these.
Nice job.
Yeah, that was pure domination. I have just about had it with blocking and dealing with your character, and I'm going to hold forward and hit 5A. I mean, I know that's a gross oversimplification, but yeah, he was not afraid to use his buttons that time.
Yeah, I'm kind of like torn, because I really feel like the way to fight Liz like the most consistently is to just not do anything. Because she's not really going to do much either, but at the same time, like, that was just... Like, wow. Like, what would that take, like 50 seconds for both rounds?
At most, yeah. Yeah, that was just, I have huge buttons that you cannot contest, and have fun. And really, Atarax, there was really nothing you could do. Okay, I guess I was wrong. So now they're 2-2? Because they're playing another game. So...
No, I think that was 2-1 for YWaffley. Was it? I'm stupid here. Let me just check. Current score? Question mark?
Maybe? I don't know.
I think it's 2-1 Waffly, but yeah, okay.
Okay, it's 2-1 YWaffley.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
You guys are great. We love you. Yeah. Okay. So that was Waffly. Yeah. Like shows. I wish we. You know how we had the old run speed values for P4A cast? I really wish we had those for this game because show's run speed is ridiculous. Look at that. And with the size and the active on that 4A, like, he's a little like Yosuke in that he's halfway across the screen and then he's immediately in your face.
I never actually paid attention to his run speed before, but it's actually pretty good.
His run speed.
I really like his run
really
animation. Fast. Like it's just like that. Like if you ever watched like Naruto, it's like the way that like all the ninjas run, even though it's not actually like any better than regular running. You know.
No. Show is incredibly fast. Like that's when you combine that with the buttons. Yeah.
Nice
okay. Atarax did get 2B on the 2C, so I'm right. That does work. Yeah, Waffly needs to fill a little on the 2C. At least now that Atarax has shown he's willing to answer. Oh god, yeah, that was Mikko. That's depressing.
Yeah, most characters can react to the 2C with a DP if you're looking out for it. And it's actually, if you're one of those characters that can pick up a DP on a fatal counter, it'll work for that too. But I don't think Liz is one of them. Definitely not. So that 2B, it's more of a call out than a reaction.
Okay. I'm not sure, like I said, I don't know how it interacts with his 2C because...
Wow!
Wow,
so much manliness.
That was impressive. Nice.
Just
nice!
do it.
That falling there. Okay, so I've seen Waffly play numerous times, like on streams and everything, and commentated, I mean, but his air angles, like the way he comes down with buttons, I think, one, he's improved tremendously, and two, he actually does remind me of Focus-on.
You know, like, I remember watching him play in a few tournaments a really long time ago, and honestly, the reason I don't remember anything is because he didn't leave an impression on me. And that's not really the case today. Like, he looks so well put together today. Like, definitely one of the most improved players I've seen.
You know, there are like so many people you could give that award to in this game. That's what's funny. Like, this community definitely a lot of people.
Especially I can give that away to because I don't keep up with players that much like I used to. So it's like most people I see this, hey, most improved award.
Oh, see, well, I've started. At some point, I just became like the designated voice of netplay. So I've seen everybody like step it up.
All right, so that's 3-1. I think next we're gonna have who? I don't have a bracket open or anything like that.
Nor do I.
I don't even know who set up the matches before. People just kind of figured out what they were gonna do, or
Silva had a schedule. I just assumed it would. Yeah, Silva. Who is next?
good games,
Okay.
God Liz.
Okay, so
They are so polite. Just Waffly saying Atarax is the God Liz, and Atarax saying, I knew you could do it.
aw, you guys are wonderful. It's nice to do an event where everybody's respectful.
So I think at this point we're gonna have either.
In the absence of Silva.
Oh, sorry.
I think we're gonna have
Okay.
either.
I put it in the chat since I had to like set this up so I was listening to the stream and like not the call.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah. So next it's DS versus Julian.
All right.
Top tier matchup.
All right, sweet. So that's gonna be Yosuke and Ken.
Beautiful.
Which
okay,
I'm actually not sure
this
how that
is-
goes. I think Yosuke probably fights Ken pretty well compared to a lot of characters.
We don't have.
I don't
we
think we have
haven't
any
seen
data
it.
to go off of. Like,
If you think about Yosuke's air movement and the kunai, and then think about Ken's unreliable anti-airs and the way his air normals work and his defensive options. No, Yosuke can. We don't have enough footage or data, but it's very clear it would be Yosuke favor.
Alright. On the other hand, I think Ken might be one of the few characters that can probably, if you structured your pressure well, bait Yosuke's DP pretty effortlessly.
If you have a counter DP and you're facing Ken, you are in for a world of hurt because the dog will activate it, usually take the hit, and then Ken will fatal counter you. Like, he has to, like, obviously with Yosuke's, because of his active for a year, he's going to have to time, right? But having a counter DP is not something you want versus Ken at all. And Ken's offense, like, let's just be real here. Ken has an infinite block string that does chip damage. If Ken knocks you down and runs the infinite, you may have just lost the match. Like, you may just get chipped to death. It may, in fact, be over right there. You can spend 100 meter on GCA, OMC, but if he baits it, or leaves any tiny gap in the string and the dog covers it.
You know, for how much I hear about this infinite, I actually haven't seen it.
From Julian or just in general?
Just like in general. Like I don't remember seeing it. So.
I'll hook you up with footage.
All right, I
got all the tech.
Yeah. So when we're done here.
Yeah. No. Actually, I might actually give you the link so you can put it in the stream chat if you want. But yeah. Are we waiting on Dios? Okay, there she is. Beautiful.
Yeah, I can toss it in. Just gotta keep running between computers, though.
Oh gosh, you poor thing.
Julian, you're up. Alright. Oh, you did do it earlier? Actually, I think I did see him do it, but not like for a whole
He tried.
round.
He didn't complete it.
Participation trophy?
Julian, you have yet to successfully complete the infinite as your Ken senpai. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, at least in a sense that I would even recognize it as an infinite, so I think you haven't done it. I'm sorry. Dios 5, BeautifulDude 3, the public says. I wonder how often they play.
I honestly don't know because Julian's always been happy to, oh, wow, okay, they must have a nice connection if they can choose a non-net play stage. Julian said, he's fine winning off JB. His week 1 Ken has carried him, but he'd like to actually do real things, which is what I've been talking to him about mostly. So, yeah, I mean, I see in chat they're saying, yeah, it's technically in Yosuke's favor, but it's really annoying. But, I mean, Ken's annoying to fight, period. Like, doesn't matter who you are. I think, but Yosuke definitely has clearer strengths. But, I mean, there's a reason that Julian's trying to do it. Julian was trying so hard to put it, to do it.
If he's not like super consistent with it, I think it's probably best he doesn't even try.
It's the micro dash on the next rep that I think he has the biggest issue with. So he never puts somebody in guard bonus, which is fine. Dio's flying around, tagging Julian. Ooh, poison. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. Gold bursts are plus on block, and I don't think Ken has a button
Plus
fast
2.
enough anyway. So 5-frame 5A is definitely gonna beat out anything you're gonna do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, my bad. I totally forgot the names. Thank you for reminding me.
You know what he does have, surprisingly? A 6-frame 2A that is plus 1 on block. Also a Doge. Good Meteorama. EX, keep it safe, but... Oh no! Combo drop from Dios. That's unfortunate, but he got hit in the face by JD. Okay. This... No! What? No extension? Okay. No! No! Dios, that was yours! That was yours.
I come back from the other computer to see that.
She had the game. I don't know why she ended in V/. She could have extended and killed, but she didn't. And
I mean, it's hard not to sometimes. It's a mixture of habit and just not recognizing it sometimes. And at that point, sometimes you overthink it and try to like figure out how you're just gonna like safely win the round. and maybe you fumble a little bit thinking about it. Like, it happens to me a lot, so like, I really can't blame anyone when they get in that situation. All we can do is just try to be a little bit more mindful of it next time.
Oh, it's just unfortunate. I feel like Dios is showing a lot of what makes this matchup really unpleasant for Ken. And, like, Yosuke is usually one of the best at just maneuvering around Koromaru without even trying. Like, he just sort of, when you look at his jump height, particularly super jump height, like, he naturally just goes, "Hi, Koromaru, bye, Koromaru." 2C is really good, but 2C doesn't hit at the top of the screen.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, no, actually, very fortunately.
No!
Yeah, unfortunately for Julian in this situation, not very fortunately for all of us.
Let's do a warp time.
Can we just imagine if, like, Koromaru's 2C, he actually just, like, ate, like, a fruit that just made him, like, the size of a building, and just hit the building? Just
What if
hit everything.
actually did have head involved?
Well, nice throw. That was tricky. Didn't get a full combo off it,
that's
though.
show. That's the show. That's what I wanted to see. The dog wheel throw? Yeah, good. Okay, up back. Dios fairly content. Okay, now she's on. Blocks. She's not at any real... I don't... Okay, good. She's into Awakening safely. Now she's eliminated the one thing I was worried about. But... No, we don't have this. Yet. Full screen persona displacement. This is we're back in vanilla and sweep 5DD roll throughs. Kunai. Dios, no! 20 seconds. Okay, 21. Yeah. She just ran into JP. That's unfortunate. Like, her movement at the end, she just started running into buttons. And I feel like she was actually outplaying Julian. But yeah.
Sorry about that. Had to do something on my laptop for a sec.
No worries.
I would just set them right next to each other so I can see both at the same time, but my the way I have all my equipment set up, it's not going to reach that way, so... I will try to commentate next time.
No worries.
Glad you're here.
I can, like... I can't... I can try.
I'm just the co-pilot. I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just here in case, like, you have an issue.
But I thought we were gonna, like, race to the basement of who's the most deadpan.
I think I am.
Yeah, so do I. But, let me put my deadpan voice on. By which I mean, let me not be hype.
No, don't do that.
No, I'm teasing. See, you ate the bait! You took the bait!
Did they pick the netplay stage this time?
No, they're outside.
Yep. Well,
They're
at least it
outside
seems good
and-
for them, so I think it's fine.
No, the connection looks fine. This is actually one of my favorite stages. And I'm sure Koromaru appreciates it.
Well, I think
Like-
they're just on auto, because this is just Yosuke stage, right? Or-
Dios is player 1 though, I think.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
never
Dios
mind.
is picking the stage. They must know what their connection is. Like, they must be fine with it. No, I'm sure Koromaru appreciates being outdoors.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go find a fire hydrant somewhere and he's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
go to town.
let it out. Let it all out.
God, that
Ooh,
fake crossover
really
is gonna hit. It hits me every time. It's just great. I don't even know if it's like intentional. I think it's like a timing thing. If you do it really early, as they're waking up, then you won't cross up. If you wait a little bit, then you will.
Yeah. Oh, getting hit on wake up again, Julian.
Will we stream more? Yeah, we will. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be on my stream or if it's gonna be on Blue's stream. I'm open to helping more. I feel bad that I don't, so I don't have an issue streaming more events like this. But if you want to know when stuff like this is gonna happen, definitely follow at Mixed Methods and at MDE Silva. I'll put them in the stream chat after this match, and you guys can follow them. So if anything is happening in the online world of Persona, you're gonna probably find it on their Twitter. So
I'm sure as soon as I'm set up for streaming, I will be putting out content and other fun things. So no worries.
But on a side note, I do plan to stream more. It might just be me. It might not be like events like this, but
okay, AOA. At least we have a combo.
Right, back to the match. Sorry about taking up time for that.
No worries. I'm excited to hear that. You know, your Kohai Fortune used to download your streams and watch them for tech.
That's cute. He could also just talk to me like I'm a person.
No, this was like a year ago, right?
I know it was.
This was before direct access.
I'm approachable. Why doesn't anyone want to talk to me? They'd rather just analyze videos. You could say hi, hey, what did you do there?
He sent me questions on AskFM or on Twitter, like, hey, how did you do that thing? Okay, Julian got reset because of the dog. That's hilarious.
That's wait, so the dog was eating hits?
I'm pretty sure that's either Dio staggered the Suku and did the fake mix-up, or the dog ate one of the Suku 5As and Julian got crossed up on the A mash, and it looked like the dog.
Is it? It's Neo at _Orgia?
Orgia, yes. I'm not an orgy.
Well, I didn't know if it was Mixed Methods or Neo Orgia, or
no. Mixed Methods is unfortunately too long.
Okay. Wait, is it like gonna specifically message them, or is it gonna like? Can other people read that? It looks weird the way it was read. Let me actually just link you guys' Twitters. So.
It's because my Twitch account is the same.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's probably why. So, we're gonna want that for Mixed Methods. And
hi guys. I will hopefully have a Christmas stocking stuffer for you.
And this is your the Twitter for MD Silva. So, if anything like this is gonna happen in the future, definitely follow their Twitters. If you want, you can follow mine too.
You should follow Ryan's.
And
because you're Dojima.
Yeah, I'm Dojima. So, yeah.
Shut up, Adachi. You're drunk.
I should really like work on updating my stream. Like it's been out of date. I haven't updated anything down here in like literally like a year. But I do want to stream more. So, follow the stream, follow these people, and you'll see more. Back to this. I forgot to update the scores. Who won that last game?
Dios.
Dios. Awesome. Thank you.
No worries. That was the dog eating Suku.
Alright, well Dios is in a good spot here.
Yeah, just throw on. Good job. Ooh, Julian gets some offense. Okay, convergence. Yes, better.
I feel like really Yosuke is such a fundamentally just strong, great character. Like you're gonna get more mileage out of them messing up than you playing correctly. Actually, it's really a shame that it works out that way sometimes.
Yeah.
But like the reason Julian got started there is because Dios messed up after throw, just wasn't able to continue pressure there. Ooh.
To the moon and beyond. Possibly to Saturn. Okay! Dog comes in from off screen and conks Yosuke on the head. Good job. But he's dead.
The best combo. It really looks like the sickest combo ever.
And then the dog fly. Did you see the dog fly off screen during that super freeze?
Wait, really?
Yeah. Koro got knocked to outer space as Dios did her knee plant. Probably because Julian was holding. I'm guessing Julian was holding D, and during the super freeze, for the Wu part of Suku, for Wu. I mean, like they let the dog out of the screen.
So he let the dogs out.
Yes, Julian did in fact let the dogs out. And the flasks. And he's the reason all the rum is gone. I know my memes.
I don't.
I play Persona.
I still haven't played Undertale, but I need to. I own it. Anyway,
I haven't finished it either. So
it's like messed up a glide or something there and got opened up afterwards. Nice.
Oh wow, that
really
was an interesting.
Worst punish.
With
At the very least, it kept Dios out of Awakening, but definitely just a fumble there. Punishing Yosuke's DP is like so hard. I don't even opt for big punishes against Yosuke's DP, it's like timing it's hard enough. I'll just use like my fastest button. And luckily Margaret like 2B 2C is a big hit, but
See, there goes the dog.
Wee.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
that
Punishing Yosuke DP, particularly online, LOL.
even in general, it's just tough. I mean, it's 6 frames, so it's not like the tightest window it could be, but it's the hardest thing in the game to punish, like consistently.
Oh yeah,
it's
the
at
number
least
of
as a
times
DP.
you see people bait the DP, stick out the button to like punish it, and then end up getting face planted. It is ridiculous.
It's like the same complaint like people that fight kanji for the first time have, except it's founded on like
A legitimate principle.
yeah, you know, like punishing kanjis is like nothing compared to this. You have like twice the time, even more. It's fatal recovery. Like you can just use persona normals, and even if you mess up, it doesn't hit you. It's great. But this is like, oh god, like it's this amazing DP that turns the match around. The only good thing for the other person is that it can't kill you. Like it'll do 1 damage if you have 2 health, and it'll do 0 damage if you have 1 health.
You want to know what's great about Yosuke's DP?
What?
It is the only move in the game that is attack level 0.
What?
That you know how when you
Yeah. So, but what is that?
What I mean is when you OS block like on a safe, when you OS it like on a safe jump, where the hit stop should be for blocking the DP, like for triggering and blocking it, there's no hit stop. It's the only move in the game that applies no hit stop whatsoever.
So as soon as it happens, you can just punish it. If you blocked it.
But what I'm saying is like there's no way for you. There's no like hit stop like that you feel to like let you know you've triggered and blocked it.
Yeah, that's actually really annoying. I've noticed that kind of thing, and I guess that's probably why.
Yeah, it's the only move in the game.
It's really hard. Like you can actually outspace Yosuke's DP. There are buttons that'll hit him from far enough away that his DP's follow-up, the trip, won't actually hit you. This pressure, I like this pressure. I want to see Julian move in though. I want to see him not just pressure and hope Dios randomly DPs or something. I want to see him go for a mix. Excuse me, I'm like eating and trying to hide it.
Screaming and like commentating and yeah, no.
Hiccups.
Julian needs. There we go. Air Tech JA. I think I'm gonna call that.
I actually agree with that burst. Keep him in the corner. Kind of baited the guard cancel, but just wasn't on point.
Ooh, this is no. Well, okay, you could have super canceled to get into Awakening.
Wow,
wow,
so
that
far
was
away. That was like so well spaced. That's like when you play in BlazBlue against Azrael, and you're just like so far away, like the perfect spacing that like Azrael Gustavs forward and just stops like a pixel in front of you, like that scene with the train tracks, and like the train just like stops like right in front of your car.
And you're like, you are
screaming
now
children,
going to take
like all
of
the
this
giant
damage.
sigh of relief.
And
That was
it's like it's like, yo, you're gonna get Astraled now. Hope you're okay with that.
Great block on those cross-ups. This connection looks really good if they can do that.
Yeah.
I know these aren't like the most optimal glides to be like near instant, but it's still like if you can block this online, then that's great. Nice short hop.
Oh, that was
really good.
Choice.
Right
I don't
where
know
Dios
if
was
he
going to
wanted
do two.
roll or if he wanted GCR and got hop, but regardless, it worked out.
Yeah.
The hop is under
Great match there.
Good. Yeah.
After 2A is one of the few times you can against Yosuke, if
So
that's what he
here's the
chooses.
deal with Yosuke. Once he's gone through all of his A normals, he's done all of his 5A, 2A bullshit, you can match 2A if you buy a bead. You can't do it down his if he's going into the anything BC, then you're too late. Julian, you need to stop hitting JA every time you air attack him. I swear to God.
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
it's just like a habit. He's probably been playing Guilty Gear recently or something. Like
The
last time I played
mash
Exert, it
attack.
took me a week to stop mashing to tech, like that kind of
It
thing.
doesn't look like mash attack. It looks more intentional to me, but
Maybe.
you're right. It could be that. Like I would think that I'd see a different combination of buttons if it were just like strong.
We're at 2-2 here.
Yeah. Then again, he is on pad.
So what are our scores right now? I think we have Atarax is 1-1 for his sets, I think. Oh no, Atarax is actually 0-2. Bummer. YWaffley is 2-0. Dios is up 1, and Julian is down 1, but tied right here. So, I mean, I don't think we have like a prize or anything. I think it's mostly just for good sets and showing off and giving people an opportunity to watch their matches in the future and build on it. So,
Yep. That was
this
the
is
plan.
fun. I like this. I originally wanted to, a few months ago, I wanted to set up something where I would pick different regions within like North America. I would find some, like, try to set up like tournaments, and I would like find one person that I know has a good connection in that area, and like have the contestants or the people that want to enter like test their connections with that person before they can enter. And if it's like, you know, at least if that person deems it's okay, then they can enter, and we can run like a regional, like, you know, like Northeast tournament, Southeast tournament, Southwest, Northwest, like Midwest, you know. I wanted to do that, but like looking at this is kind of the same idea, except I think more realistic, because I don't know if we're going to find 8 players in each region that all want to play online, have great connections, can be available at the same time. It's tough. But,
I still want to do a play major, like for real. I've just been like,
I won one of those.
it's just like getting. I've had to make the transition from more than 7 years of Mac to Windows, so things have been rocky.
Rocky.
I didn't know control panel and settings were different. In any event, return to the match. Also, right click. Why are you everywhere? Why? Yeah, no.
I like how
anyway.
Julian is using like Rising JB to kind of like stuff Dios on her, trying to move around. I really like that.
Yeah, no, Ken wants to be above you in the air, or at least level, or have you, yeah, he wants you under him, or minimally level, otherwise he's not in a good spot, and Julian has been owning that airspace.
I think Julian's got, like, adapted to the neutral pretty well so far, at least looking at this round, it's looking much better for him.
Yeah, I think Dios is gonna have to change a little bit. Yep, there's BP. Nice.
Good pickup. He's on meter cooldown, it looks like, so he's not building anything.
Yeah.
But
No, he's on meter cooldown from the GCR.
Nice throw. Great.
That looks like an option select.
Yeah. I don't know. Was that that caught glide, right?
Yeah.
I think that's just like a hard call out at this
Maybe.
point. I think that's just like, hey, I think you're gonna glide. Like you went through 5A, A, 2A, 5AA. Like you're gonna glide now.
Here's the thing.
I specifically did that to Dios at one point when we played in the tournament once. It's not a great idea, but once in a while, if you have to read, I think it's okay.
That's the problem with Yosuke. Like, everything is okay once in a while, and then you guess wrong and you're stuck in the vortex. Good DP.
Yeah.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Yep, trying to up back. Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. Knockdown.
Nice bait on
To the moon.
that. I like
Okay.
how Dios positioned herself so that when Julian's gonna burst there, he's still got his back to the corner. I really like that.
I think naturally being aware of like your spacing for punishing Ken's DP is better than like the one like universal thing is backdash twice, and you'll be in the position you need to punish him on block. But I think knowing your exact angles for situations like that is really important. What? No, Julian. What was that? That wasn't fire super. Was it?
Oh no!
that has no
that was an
What?
accident. He had the right idea, and then I guess his hand slipped or something.
Yeah.
Actually, that happens to me sometimes, where I don't know if this is the case in this situation, but like I just want a DP, and I like mess up my DP, and I get a button, and the button works, but then I DP. I need to map a DP button on my stick because I roll my hands.
Is a pad player.
More. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's using a
running on
shortcut.
macros.
Yeah.
Oh, I know he's running on macros. Which is good. Like it's a funny story about OSing. If you're plinking macros, it's way harder to catch the OS than if you're actually plinking like AC CD. Alright, this is going to leave Julian deep in Awakening with the dog all the way on the other side of the screen. That was really good from Dios.
Again, I think Dios has been kind of autopiloting that glide after 5AA, 2AA, 5AA a lot, so I think that's really probably why Julian was able to get that read earlier.
Yeah, and to be
really
fair
close.
to Dios,
Either character is just going to get a hit, and it's going to really turn this around.
I mean,
Dios is going to need at least 2, though, so... I think Julian's kind of in a good spot here.
I think one thing I'd like to see is I really want to see Dios be more careful about like the distance she was at when she threw those kunais. The EX once was good, but Ken's DP is actually like, while it's not a good DP, as an anti-air for things like Yosuke kunai, it's fantastic. And one, I'd like to see Julian, use that solution, and two, I want to see Dios look out for it. Dog stuffs the JD.
This is
Thank
looking
you, Doge.
so close here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think she could get that around in that amount of time, especially with Julian still having a burst.
Yeah.
That's super close. I like how Julian just kind of played it really safe there towards the end and just wasn't extending himself. I have the lead. I can probably stretch this out in
mash
timeout.
2C.
Yeah. So
He
Julian
had the
punches
right
that out. I
right.
really like that. Good set. I think next we're gonna have I don't know who we're gonna have. I'm losing track.
It will be
Dios is staying on, and she's fighting YWaffley.
All right, sick. Let's let
Yosuke
Anna know.
versus Show.
And this is going to be her last match.
And the last match of the night will be Atarax versus Julian. So yet another top tier, low tier fest. See, if Ninja had stuck around, we would have had two low tiers getting beaten up. But without Ninja, it's just everybody wailing on Liz. And that was not a ghastly whale choke.
Poor Atarax. I think so. Atarax is still gonna have to fight Julian next, right? After this set.
After this net set, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to see. We still have a chance to see that Hama combo. It can still happen. So all we gotta do is let Julian get hit after a DP. He's gonna burst right away. He's not gonna have his burst. So that means the next hit that Atarax gets is gonna be Hama. If he saves his burst. We still have hope. It's gonna happen. I want this to happen. I remember Atarax won money in a tournament, even though he didn't win the tournament because he had the most hype combo. He landed a Hama combo.
Nice. So you
Do you know AJ from Europe?
Yeah.
He's in the service over there or something. I don't know the details, but he ran a net play tournament when he was in town, and the person who had the most hype combo was gonna make $20.
Nice.
And it happened. I want that to happen again.
Maybe that's what. Maybe if I organize this tournament, maybe I'll just give awards and prizes for not so much first, second, third, but hypest combo, biggest run back. Oh my god, how the hell did you pull that off? Worst DP.
Most likely to DP, all the fun,
most
all the
likely
fun
to
awards.
DP, most Domi of Domi bursts.
Most likely to drop their character when they get nerfed.
Oh god.
That's mean, I guess.
I mean, I never met a combo I can't drop, so. Oh, alright, kunai. Look at that, look at that run speed.
That's really good. I never actually paid attention to it before this.
Yeah, no, high mobility, big buttons, and then you have Yosuke, who's high mobility and surprisingly big buttons, but faster. Ooh,
His JB is godlike.
His JB,
is so
guys,
amazing.
Yosuke is not a sword character. Hey, look at this hitbox. Wow,
Hey, look,
2B
I'm
from
not a sword
behind.
character, but my knives can grow.
My
They can
knives
extend,
are
they
as
just,
big as Arakami's katanas.
Warp time and space and become 5 times as large.
Oh!
Nice bait there. Could he have gotten a bigger punish? Well, actually, I don't know. Technically 2C, but timing that would be a nightmare.
No, timing that would be, he would have had to read the DP and exactly when Dios was going to press it.
Yeah, that's too hard.
That's a 30-something normal. I think, yeah, it's 32 frame, I want to say. Yeah, that's, okay, the Suku 5AA bullshit, yeah, that's not real left-right. Good awareness. He will always, the most Yosuke can do on the Suku 5A stuff is just delay so that he changes the timing of when he ends up on either side of you, but he can't, it's always a cross-up on 5A. Also, he's completely locked out of meter game while Suku's
Random
active.
note, I just want to thank everyone for watching. I wasn't expecting this to get as many viewers as it is, so thank you so much for that. And thank you, Silva and Mix, for setting this up.
No problem. And thank you for saving us during the year of technical difficulties.
Yeah, no problem. I like
It's your way
streaming.
to-
I just don't like setting up the equipment, but I like streaming.
It's running so smoothly since we actually got it started. Or got it started.
That makes me happy.
Oh yeah, get the names when you get a chance.
Oh shoot, I'm so stupid.
You are not.
I like streaming, I just don't like doing the work.
I mean, you're going between computers. You're also commentating. So,
So Diospyros
chill.
on the left and Waffley on the right.
Dios just entered Awakening. Ugh, this is where, okay, Waffley, if Waffley's a god, Waffley is gonna run up anti-air Moon
Wow.
Smasher.
Wow!
No,
Wow!
there's no conversion on
Oh my
CLB.
god, is this gonna kill? Is this gonna Moon Smasher? Moon
gonna
Smasher? It's oh
gonna
my gosh,
kill.
that was so hype. That's like
Okay, that's actually just better than run up anti-air
that
Moon
was
Smasher.
that was amazing. That's like with Margaret, you can't, or most characters actually, you can't just OMB off a throw mid screen. You gotta like OMC it first and then dash and
He did
hit and then
OMC.
OMB. I
He
know
did.
that's so
Air
hype.
throw-
That's what I'm saying. It's great.
Yeah, no, Shavras has a.
Waffley's like my hero today. I didn't even know who he was before this. This is great.
No, if there's one thing you can count on Waffley for, it's tech. Like all the. execution
I
stuff.
seriously like I've seen him play like at least 10 times in the past, and I don't have an impression of him because he didn't leave one on me, and he's looking so
He's
good
a
right
Nazi brown shirt. How did that not leave an impression?
now. I don't
He's
know.
the
I'm
Postman.
colorblind. I'm not, but
I know. The first
Nice
time you
moon
said
sma-
that,
or
I fell
moonsault
for
there.
it.
and nice. Oh, couldn't. I don't think there's enough hit stun left to actually pick that up.
Oh.
Would have been great.
Alright.
I love watching like no techs get punished, but Persona's not really a game where that happens that much.
No. Actually, no, it is.
Well, I mean like.
5C reset on no tech with Shabras.
Well, I'm just saying, like, not most characters don't have like a good way of doing that, and if they do, it's like yellow beat, and the combo's already all done, and you're just gonna let them tech in the air at that point. Like the most you can normally hope for is like adjust your setup so the setup is still meaty to the late tech.
Yeah.
I really liked seeing earlier. Like I noticed Waffley was using JB, just like rising JB backwards. Wow, that burst hit.
We are at a point in this game.
Not expecting that. But
The-
I really liked how people are using, like Julian was doing it before and Waffley was doing it now too, where they're using their big buttons to cover that space in front of them while Yosuke would be moving forward. And that's kind of what you got to do, because you're not going to challenge Yosuke from ground to air. You just can't. Like, Yosuke has to mess up his angle to let you do that. And moving in a position where you can actually stuff him or move out of the way is kind of what you got to do, I think.
Yeah.
But Dios did take that. I should talk. I'm like praising Waffle even though he lost.
No, I think Dios is playing very, very solid. But I was like, I had a point and I. Oh. No,
I'm sorry.
Is it gonna come back to me? It may. Not, it may come back later. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I mean, there's just not quite as much to say about Dios considering she's just playing her game. You know, she's just doing what she's doing. Everything's kind of
No,
going according to plan.
she just looks good. I'm always really happy to see Dios play, to be honest. I hadn't actually really seen her play until Evo, and then I watched Demosu like losing it, trying to pin her down, and I immediately became a fan.
Sorry, I was eating a gummy bear.
Sugar is helpful. No, Waffley looked good tonight. I'm really, really happy to see a show. Like I really want to see like us have like the US have strong representation for more characters. So, and show is really, really fun.
Yeah,
Like that character, I have won games just hitting shows 2B.
and that was 1-0.
You're asking the wrong person. I just say the things. I don't do the math.
Commentating's
Alright.
hard. It's really hard.
I mean, I'm fine if there's like a visual, but right now I have to watch the math. Alright, throw tech.
Wow, we went 12
nice.
seconds
Hey,
without someone
2B.
getting hit. I like that. I like watching that. I love watching neutral and good defense.
Yeah.
Like
And
like
both,
everything that's happening has a reason to it, and I love that kind of play. And just using that JB to stuff like it's making Dios think about coming down swinging with buttons.
He's also going for a lot of J, which I really like, because that button is stupid. That button's one of the dumber air normals and more underrated ones. Show me Nizuki J. Like, you're talking about a, 7-frame startup, 7 active frame jump attack that actually has enough of a vertical hitbox to work air to ground. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh crud, it side switched. Yep. Oh, that's so unfortunate you dropped it. No. Oh, I know what my point was. I remember now. It was about bursting. Did you see how many people were able to blue burst OMBs at NEC? Like, we are actually getting to the point in Persona, like, where that very, very small amount of OMB recovery, people can actually burst and counter the OMB now. Like, that's how deep we are in this game. And that is not like a timing you can reliably aim for, but people blue bursted OMBs nonstop.
Yeah. Also worth noting is there's a spacing with OMBs where the one more burst actually hits a wider area than a blue burst will. So you can actually outspace burst if you're like a character like Margaret where you can position yourself that way. But I don't think most characters have that option.
I mean...
But it's great, yeah, it's one of those things that you didn't used to see before. Like, if you saw it, it's probably an accident. And now it's like, people, like, know their map. That was a really good call out there.
This is gonna hurt.
But it's nice to see people paying attention to that kind of thing and using that on purpose more. I think that's great. And I like how Dios is not always just gliding when she's super jumping. She's super jumping, sometimes she's just falling, sometimes she's moving back, sometimes she's moving forward and gliding. That's great. Like, not doing the same thing in every situation, even though it's a really good option, is good. That's like...
And Mokai is the example, like, in that sense. Like, I think glide is very, very, very important, and it's very obnoxious, but it's not the only tool Yosuke has. And you can just super jump to the top of the screen and own everything below you. You don't have to glide. So stylish. That, cross-up JB Ash throw. I know somewhere
actually
Greek
reminds me I should probably get some water after this match.
I know somewhere Greek heard me talking about glide not being the one and only thing that matters, and like the alarm bells went off.
Nice block on these glides, but part of that is that Dios is catching a lot of air before she actually starts to glide. It's difficult to get like a low, fast glide, but if you can, then that's what's like actually unreactable or very tough to react to. There's this kind of moment, like if you're watching a Yosuke jump backwards during their pressure, they're probably going to glide. And if they don't, then they're at the very least not going to hit you if you switch blocking. Like, they're moving away from you, so...
Ooh, that DP just got punished. Ow.
Yeah, but even then, it's still not as much damage as it probably could be. Like, it looks difficult for Show. Yeah, it looks difficult for Show to get a fat punish on Yosuke's DP compared to a lot of
Show
characters.
actually doesn't do that much damage even with OMB and 15 meter. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but like, he is on the lower end of the damage pool. But
wow, that combo!
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, he kept trying to air throw her out of the
Good cross-up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that cross-up is one of those things that, like, you kind of can react to. I believe you can.
It's not meant to be used for left-right mix-up. Like,
yeah, it's like it's gonna get a lot of those hits in these sets for that reason, but I don't feel like most of the time it should be. At least for that reason. I remember like playing with Bobby in a set in a tournament like half a year ago or something, and it was really frustrating. I just started mashing 2B, to be honest, because like I'm not gonna react to this online. I'm just gonna mash 2B. 2B or not 2B?
Well, you're Margaret, so you're also going to the moon.
Alright,
Or
that's 1-1,
the
I believe?
beach. Yeah. No. Is this really only their third match? Okay. I'll believe you. It's 1-1.
I think so. Someone will correct us if we're wrong, so I think we're fine. No one's yelled at me to update the scores. I think we're good.
Alright then.
Oh, I forgot that water.
It's okay. I'm looking at my glass and thinking of you.
Yeah, I'm not saying that teleport's a bad idea, it's just occasionally it might get a hit for the wrong reason. And there's really nothing you can do about that. From like Show's point of view, you shouldn't stop using an option that you kind of need to have. And is an important part of the game. And on the other hand, you really can't. It's gonna affect your play a lot to like worry about being like mindful of what may or may not be real. You know, at some point, like you just gotta have to handle. You know, this is just how net play is, and this is what we gotta do.
Oh yeah, I just think people fundamentally like mistake what high-speed movement is meant to be used for, and it's not an unreactable left right.
Yeah, it's definitely not like hockey's.
I don't want to talk about that thing.
That thing. Hope Jonah's not watching.
Jonah got a free hotel room. It's okay.
Okay, Dios is gonna get an awakening here. Good burst,
Yep.
I guess. I don't know if it was totally necessary, but
Yeah, with Yosuke with
I think Yosuke's wake-up options are good enough that I would have just tested one of them, and if it worked, great, I saved my burst. If it didn't, then I would have bursted.
I don't know. I think Yosuke with max awakening health of like 100 bar, that's pretty scary. Because then fun times happen. Oh,
nice
yeah.
CP.
Wow, nice.
That was great. I think he got the car cancel there.
Yeah. Car cancels in this game are funny.
Yeah, what do you get? 2 frames, I think? I think it's 2 frames.
Yes, but
Something
like
like
just some of the crazy things you get to do. There's just a lot of
if you're in the middle of an animation that's like starting up and you see a super flash, like at the very least mash GP, and just in case you might get it. You never know. That's how I think about it, and it works, you know, 1 in 10 times.
I mean, your DP is a suplex.
Yeah. If I'm playing Mitsu, maybe. Who knows?
Alright, Dios. Running. This is, like,
Great.
look at that. That is
Great
so
defense.
obnoxious. And Show does not have challenge buttons.
Yeah, definitely not. I don't think Dios really has much of a deterrent for stagger pressure at all. I don't think most characters can really do much about it. But having a 5A as slow as Show's is definitely not helping.
He does have a 7-frame 2A, at least.
Nice
that does
block.
Help. The block the LMC. Nice. Wow. Okay, gets opened up though. Okay, now he's getting counter hit low, so he's buffering or he's OSing. Yeah, he's definitely, I'm guessing buffering like a madman.
Ruh-roh.
Yep, there we go. There's the buffer. Yeah, Diaz showing she knows what's up. Like, wow, going for guard. Nice.
Well, why not?
I think it's a fun linking super.
I love just.
I mean,
I don't know.
I used to play Yosuke.
I just love
bit.
ending with super whenever I can. Like, it's more fun that way.
Well, she was in Suku.
Yeah, I know, but doesn't that make it more fun?
Wu is a super. I mean, if you say Wu isn't a super, Greek is like gonna set the chat on fire.
Well, I know it's super, but it's more fun to like do something that you don't have to do.
I think
I don't know,
twirling
am I
like
crazy?
a ballerina to victory is better.
I like go out of my way to like make my combos in a way where I can like take this set with God Hand. It's like, oh, I could do like this.
Are you
combo.
Fortune? When did you become Fortune? Why are
I've always
so
done
high
that. What's
one?
wrong with? I've always been that way. Fortune took after me.
Okay, so Fortune was obsessed with God Hand before he knew you were a thing. I understand. That's how it works. Maybe you're just Fortune's dad.
I don't know.
And in the meantime, Show is dying.
Does that mean Fortune's Nanako?
Oh my god, mental images I cannot undo. Mental images I cannot undo. Why did you give birth? Why did
Alright,
you,
so Dios
like,
is up 2-1. Sorry about getting so off topic here.
this?
Yeah.
It's okay. Fortune isn't chat telling us to shut the fuck up.
Alright, yeah, one more for Dios, two more for Waffley. Waffley was in a really good spot in that set, and or in that match, and then Dios actually turned it around. I think first round was Waffley, and I actually can't remember what happened in the second round, so I'm talking out of my butt here. I'm done.
Waffley kept getting counter hit. Buffering. Or mashing. That was... Oh, you mean second... Oh, not second round. Wow, okay. Like, see, this is the thing. I'm also organizing a suitcase in my head. We're all a little bit, like, stupid today. Oh, you guys do. Okay, so, meanwhile, over in Adult Land, I will be commentating the match, and I suggest the rest of you pay attention to the chat.
Good luck with that. I'll be listening.
Yeah, you have fun in chat and go get some water.
Oh yeah, I need water. I'll do it after this set. Maybe, if I remember.
I think you won the Deadpan Award. Everyone's a scrub and I'm a Super Mario. Thank you, Kansas City Relief Effort Streams.
Oh boy.
No, that was someone's impersonation of Nikki. Alright. So, Battle of the Dual Swords. Who wields best? Okay. Dio starting with the hitbox spam and then J2C. That's actually something I feel like Waffley should use a little bit more. I'm not.
Wow, I think Dios could have actually picked that up.
I think neither one of them was really prepared for what happened. Okay,
yeah,
interesting. Interesting gold burst.
I'm glad Dios is actually going more for throws now. Like, I know she actually was before, but it's kind of cool to just go ham once in a while.
Until they actually do something about it, keep doing it. Yeah, Waffley's J2C movement was still... I still really like... Dios has not really answered any of it. Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Ooh.
A lot.
And he can do
It's gonna
this
hurt
twice,
all the
right?
way.
Oh no, he can't. I thought that. Never mind.
Different. I know what route you're thinking of. No, yeah, that was very well played. And then crossing up the inputs with the EX teleport just for good measure in case Dios woke up supered. Good DP. Like, Waffley actually has amazing restraint on PP. He's gotten baited using it, like going for it once or twice, but you don't see him fling it out like
I think
willy-nilly
his
as
defense has just been looking really good. Like he hasn't really been needing it as much as he probably, I don't know, as much as people.
He
might
could
think
probably
he does.
anti-air with it if he wanted to, but he really hasn't. Oh, that was disgusting from Dios, but now shows an awakening with max health and 127 meter because Waffley IDs everything.
Yeah, this is great. He's doing a really good job of catching jumps. What is that? Jump C or I don't know. I actually don't know inputs. But he's doing a good job of tagging the persona once in a while with 5A.
Oh, the JD, you mean the full screen?
Yeah, JD. I'm
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah. Fireball move. Yeah, that's great to think of it. Yes, that yeah, JD. Yeah. No, I was like.
JB's.
Yeah.
I don't think he's really gonna
JBs?
get much from them unless he like OMBs or something. But they've really been putting in work. And that has been
wow.
that has been getting blocked so
the
much.
LMC mix up. Oh, he went for throw and she gold bursted. That's unfortunate.
Oh, no.
She's
Okay,
gonna run
yeah.
away. She's running
really
away.
good at
She's
this too. This is her
she's
specialty.
Gonna,
oh, if he picked that up, no.
He's gonna get. He.
Damn. All right. Well, that was really good. That was good on Dios's part, definitely.
He at least kept his burst.
I really wish people would be
to the
more willing
final
to just
round.
lame it out. You know, like it drives me crazy when someone has like a lead and decides to run in the last 10 seconds. I almost like start hoping that they lose just so like, hey, you deserve that.
See matches go to timeout because with the way this game works, the fear of getting hit should keep you from wanting to do anything.
Nice.
Nice. Wow. Brian and I are secretly conjoined twins.
What? No.
We said nice at the same time.
Well, that's because we're nice.
I'm not.
Nice, JB.
Okay.
I just love like seeing the way that Waffley's challenging Yosuke's air movement. I think that's
sad.
good.
He tried to challenge there, and this time he's getting fucked for it. Pardon the language.
This is 2-2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I guess I didn't update that last game, but.
Ooh.
Or wait, no, it's 2-1. I can't remember. Whatever, but this is really close.
Yeah. Ooh, I think she was looking for a burst. Alright. Waffley. Okay, 2A starter. This isn't gonna, like, kill because it's Persona, but even though it's Persona.
Why didn't you mash 5A? Oh no. Oh my god. This is so hype. I love, like...
Gonna do it.
Wow.
And we have one more game!
Nice job, Waffley.
Waffley ties it up.
I love, like, his, like, air throw into OMB combos are just hype. I just love watching that. It wasn't quite as hype as, like, having to, like, one more cancel, air dash, you know, JB, OMB. Like, that was even better, but...
That was some good shit, Waffley. Like, not only did you take the gold burst, but then you threw her into OMB. That was nice. You get to feel it yourself. Yeah, we need, like, for a Netflix tournament or something, like, we need the You're Fucking Nice award.
The You're Fucking Nice award. And, okay, so I know Grover won this tournament, but the You're Fucking Nice award goes to...
Goes to
Atarax for his Hama combo, if he gets it.
Yeah.
Don't you feel so fucking nice, you Liz player, you? Get it.
Oh my god, if Grover entered a Netflix tournament, we're all screwed. Alright, we're going for Power Up Music. We're searching. Battle Hymn of the Soul. Dios is making this epic. Sorry, I'm sure the sound of me guzzling Powerade is obnoxiously loud. Alright, last game. I'm hyped. We've had some really, really, really good sets.
Yeah, totally.
No, like, I knew we were gonna have some, but, like, I'm really impressed. Alright?
You're on your own for this first round.
Like, one thing Waffley's doing with his challenges is Dios has gone back into the corner at the start of the round a lot. This time she's found her way out, but Waffley's been using his big grill of buttons and moving her actually into the corner, which is not where you expect to find Yosuke. In the meantime, he's dying. Not quite dead, but very close. Blocking. Gets away with 11. He's rolled on her in the same place multiple times now, and she hasn't really addressed it. So, I don't know if she's just not concerned, but there's definitely... Okay! Something happened. Or was being baited that wasn't there.
Okay, those Tentarifus have really not been doing much.
No.
I think that's just kind of one of those... I think it's just... I don't know. It's one of those things you can technically react to. It wastes your meter, puts you in meter cooldown, like...
I mean, to be fair, she just gold bursted. I don't think it truly hits meaty anyway, so I'm not... It doesn't look like it, so I'm not sure. Wow! She's dead. It's not the burst, but it takes her around.
Yeah, I feel like that's just one of those things that Dios has been doing mostly because I think she's just used to people just not being ready for it. You know, but I think Waffley's shown that it's not going to work.
Yeah, the thing is Waffley's on the ground is to run forward and, you know, like, and then he gets in the air. Like, he has not tried to... The way he's playing the ground neutral is not looking to anti-air, not looking for Yosuke to fly in and maybe get caught off guard by a Tentara while waiting for a glide so that he can 2B. Like, He's been very smart.
Alright, so it's Dios' turn now. The stagger's starting.
Stagger.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's so
wow.
unfortunate. Got hit by the low and messed up the throw. That is like, wow, backdash
Oh,
that?
that he didn't get hit by
That
the
was
AOA
probably
this
not
time.
intentional, but...
No.
I mean, the
but he's-
backdash might have been intentional, but who would have expected that to happen, you know?
She's got an AOA X.
Dios has her turn back. Fake cross-up gets the hit. Oh, shoot!
Uh,
That would have been
no.
big damage, too.
Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking. Oh no. OMC for... That sucks.
Wow!
Yes!
Alright, well,
Did it! He did
nice
it.
job, YWaffley, but... Dios looked good, but that drop was definitely a big drop.
They both had drops.
Alright,
but
so next we're gonna have Atarax and Julian, so if we can get them to get ready.
I guess they call you Yosuke because you skate by every challenge, huh?
Has YWaffley been to like an offline tournament? Does anyone know? Oh, looks like the call is having some difficulty. Again, maybe it has something to do with Blues and Heather, whoever was hosting the call, but they'll be back in a second. Stream should still be going, hopefully. If there's an issue, let me know. Oh, he's been to Wednesday night fights? Sweet. Alright, looks like the call's getting set back up, possibly. But you guys are probably good to go. We'll get this sorted out really quick. Alright, you there? Mixed? Hello? Hello? Alright. Yeah, let's just stop the call, start it again. Excuse me.
Hello.
Hello. I think
Okay.
we're good. Stream didn't die or anything. Just Skype
Oh no,
call
just a
dropping.
call.
Alright, so is
Fortune
Julian
says
there?
change the name since you're here.
Good games will be played. Alright.
GG. Show is a bad matchup for US Casey. There I disagree.
Alright, Dios, I need you to go on autopass.
If you want to watch live.
Yeah.
This should be fun. Liz versus Ken. So, week one, I heard Ken's complain that Liz was a hard matchup for them because she could just, like, Miragi-dine or, you know, Mazia-dine the dog. And that's obviously not an actual thing.
So wait, I think YWaffley won if this was a round robin with a winner. I think YWaffley would win, right? 3-0?
Nice to meet you.
Winning all of his sets?
He did win all of his sets, didn't he?
Yeah. I think both Atarax and Julian have lost a set so far, so
Yeah.
at least one, so I think he wins, so congratulations. The fucking
Congrats,
your fucking
YWaffley.
nice award.
Yeah.
Get it. Unless there's a Hama during this set.
No, then it's the Light 'em Up award. Like, we'd have to give Atarax a different title.
So we need like an award for the most bullshit comeback.
Yeah.
And we
I
need
mean,
an
how
award
about
like the wow, this is a
Persona?
great game award.
Yeah, how about just the Kusoge Persona award? Like, the We Play This Game award? Seriously? We play this
Oh
game?
dear God, why? I was winning award goes to.
I think that's probably Liz's thoughts if she sees, wait, I'm fighting 2-on-1, this isn't
Oh,
fair.
he's going for the infinite.
The fake infinite, yeah.
That doesn't, not quite perfect.
Well, it's fine, it's down to timing. It's either an infinite or a frame drop. The 5A HCC. Yeah. Good. Poor Liz. Alright, Ken getting knocked around, but that was a gutsy roll.
Yeah, rolling against Liz is really a scary thing to do. So wait, throws aren't... Air throw wasn't fatal, or was that poison?
That was poison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
looks so
it's
similar.
weird, like, because they both are purple. Oh no, that wasn't safe.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, on to the super.
That was bad.
Gets
Oh
paralysis.
god,
That
I
was,
forgot to change
that
the
was
names for like
you
the
know-
5th set in a row. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay, can I have a that was a series? Can I suggest an award? The interesting the series of events award, because that's my euphemism for shit. That was a scramble. Like, or just that was a series of
Yeah, go for it.
strange decisions. Yeah, I have a euphemism for that now. Like, that was a series of events.
A series of unfortunate events?
See, that implies judgment. Just that was a series of events. Like, that happened. Alright, at least he's not getting perfected, although it's gonna be very hard to bring it back from this life deficit no matter how much he heals. Yeah, 2B. And Cormaru dies with Ken! That's cute. Their heads are actually next to each other.
Aw, I was just taking a nap.
Yeah.
Enjoying his dog.
It's actually
Born
funny
is
when you
bullshit,
lose his
broken
pet
dog.
and the dog is alive, because he'll sometimes during the other person's win pose, Koromaru will be at their feet all happy, and it's like, are you my owner? Are you my new owner? Like, are you gonna feed me now? 5A, 2C, 5A,
I have no loyalty.
5A, 2C, 5A.
Wow,
Atarax got hit.
that's what good. Okay, so
Like,
this
just
is
do
like
it
all
over and
Julian's
over.
gonna do now, huh?
Who
Just to, like,
needs
make
throw
me feel-
mix-ups or, you know, high-low or anything, just 5A, 2C. Okay, now eat fur.
This is just Julian trying to like prove he can do it now. 'Cause
No,
we
there's
teased
a
him so
difference.
much.
This is the other infinite that he wants to do.
Ah.
But you have to micro dash between the reps. Alright, that's good. That was a good SB heal. Like, he didn't even have to trade any dog health for it. Okay, he's a negative. He needs to really, like, not get hit at all.
I want him to use his burst so he gets Hamad.
I think
I'm
unfortunately...
like the worst person just right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Believe
After
it or
this-
not, me and Julian are really old friends.
I know.
I just
it's okay.
want to see Hama. I don't care who gets hit by it. And Julian
Oh.
goes up a game.
Yeah, how about this? If no one gets Hamad, if no one gets lit, how about you kick it to online training mode and we can watch Atarax Hama?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to stop the stream as soon as we're done here. We can do other stuff. I mean, you should pack, but I mean...
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
here.
you should go
Like,
pack for
After
your
a
bit,
certain
but-
point, like, it's like, peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody wants to know, can you really not get out of the 5A 2C from Ken? Yes, you can. That one is, like, it depends, because if there's any slight delay, it's a frame trap, but without meter getting out of Ken's infinites, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, if he's on point with them, or like got the timing right, like ideally it should be in infinite block string, so that there shouldn't be a gap. You'll have to spend meter for a guard cancel, and even then, if he's on
If
point, he
God,
can...
the dog isn't baiting it, that he isn't baiting it, that he didn't stagger something to CHU, and you better be ready to hit OMC afterwards.
Yeah, actually, Liz, I don't know if her guard cancel really will help her.
Her guard cancel doesn't work. She'd
Yeah.
have to GCR, or she doesn't have a like super OMC that like really works for her either. Because that's your other option. It's like the super OMC. God, Liz, you are sad. It's okay. You have this. Julian doesn't know how to navigate Thanatos. Exactly. Oh, better. Okay. You know, he plays Atarax a lot, actually. His dream, in fact, I believe, is to beat Atarax. So we might be making Julian's dreams come true. I'm not sure how you feel about that, but
Nah, good for him.
nah, he's gotten Hamad many a time. I promise you that. I'm pretty sure it was on his own stream too.
Nice tech.
Oh,
Good combo
okay.
here. And poison
Fun times
too,
with
so...
Liz. Fun times with Liz.
Oh, actually, it's Fear. I'm done. See, I mixed it up again.
Fear's the one that has the little faces with it. Poison is just purple.
I'm not artistic enough for this.
You don't have to be. It's okay. In 2.0, we're writing it on screen along with just frames.
Ooh, big call out
Oh,
there.
wow.
really tough spot. Gotta deal with this.
And your Liz. Oh, wow. Came down hitting JC.
So what does Liz do in this matchup?
Pray.
Pray?
Like,
I feel like that's kind of a scene.
like Julian didn't have to JB there. He could have he could have like sat there. He could have like. The thing is the dog can deal with the persona quite well, or he could, 5-8 jump cancel, whatever. But like, he doesn't have to commit at a range where he's vulnerable to things like debilitate. And Liz doesn't have a reversal super. Like all she has is an incredibly slow attackable DP. So there really isn't that much for Ken to be afraid of. Like, I hate saying
really
this, but it's
hear.
almost like Yukiko, where the way you lose this matchup is you really just legitimately get impatient. He can just stay at max range charge thrust spacing and like deal all the chip he wants, and what's Liz gonna do?
Good point.
I don't know. The other risk for Liz is like sweep as his sweep and 2B are Ken's best starters. If you get CH by either and you don't have a burst, well, you died. And if you do have a burst, hope you don't get baited. You know how we said 5B is chess now? He has an amazingly stupid sweep. So that's another issue. Like, if he reads a 5B or she's fishing and he goes for sweep, that's going to be a problem. Her roll is not great. So even if there was a roll gap in his pressure, depending on distance, she might actually just roll into him.
Yeah, that looks really unfortunate.
I mean, like, the things that I heard people complaining about in week 1, like, oh, like, all the fire kills the dog. It's like, yeah, it will kill the dog, but why did you let her get that move out in the first place? Like, she just doesn't have, like, startup and recovery to, I feel like, fight him well. And dog death time is minimal. He can just sort of sit there and throw out the spear and, it's Ken! This character is not flawed at all. Like, the thing about 2B being bad is that, we're talking about a game in which jump-ins are ridiculously overpowered, but Liz doesn't have a jump-in like that. I think she's probably one of the few characters Ken could 2B anti-air, like, on reaction just fine.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, because
Like she's
JB,
just missing
JC,
so
they
much.
just don't work like... They're not a Minazuki JB where he's gonna get stopped. God, I just made myself really sad.
It's alright.
And the dog also low profile is like her buttons.
Atarax has so much hope within him.
The dog low profile is blah. Let's all think about that.
Yeah, it does. It's like half
It's
the reason I
sad.
wouldn't play that matchup. That matchup is just god awful. Like, I mean, not as bad as this, but it's pretty bad.
I just remember seeing Ken in Eve at Evo 2014 and thinking, yeah, you took lessons from Mitsuru. Like,
Well, that combo. I love watching people beat up the dog. It's just
okay, I'm calling
that
like
sounds
an
awful
animal
to say,
rights
but-
group.
yeah, I know it sounds awful, but
Thanatos, I will say this: Thanatos is definitely a heavy hitter. Like Thanatos just took out the dog. Unfortunately, the dog is back as soon as Ken is out of hit stun.
yeah, I don't
Yep,
feel like
and
Koromaru
that
should
was,
be able to get health back
wake
while
up
he's
to
being
A.
hit. That's crazy.
Oh god, there's nothing scarier than Ken in Awakening going with anything over 100 meter, particularly as he approaches 150, aka the magic doubles SB super point. I think Liz actually would just die.
Ooh,
Oh no, oh no. Yeah,
nice job.
yeah. Good thing he didn't first. I would have been actually mad.
If he did, we'd get to see a Hama.
No, he would have died, like, he would
No,
have
I mean
bursted.
like this next round.
Oh. You know what? You keep living that dream.
I want that.
You need that?
I need it. I need it to happen. The poison.
Yeah.
This is big, actually. He's losing a lot of health right now.
Yeah, and he doesn't have that much. I mean, she's only 800 HP, and he's 850. Or 8,500 rather. But, she's point up in 2.0.
I'm sorry. I need more caffeine. What's up?
They buffed her health in 2.0?
Oh yeah, what was it, 8,500 or something?
I would assume. I don't know. Atarax just took that both rounds very nicely.
I feel like the only character who has a harder time in general than Liz is Kanji at this point.
I mean, the thing about Kanji is like Kanji is a grappler in an Arxis game, which says a lot to begin with. But like Liz in Arena.
Oh, Liz in Vanilla was the worst.
She had fucking grime. Like, she had so much scummy shit, and nobody knew the matchup, and she could actually do things. I'm not saying she was much more of a functioning character than she is now. At this point, it's just like...
I don't know, like, I know she has a lot of issues, but I think her biggest issue before... I mean, she still kind of has this issue now, but she doesn't have mix-up. But at least now she can dash cancel. To put herself in a position where, although the risk and reward isn't great, she still has, you know, mix-up, like a throw game, 2B, OMC, JA, or whatever. But before, if you blocked her, you could only move farther away. She couldn't close that gap. And there's no mix-up she has full screen. It's like, if you played it perfectly, the worst you could do before was tie. like if you were if you were as patient as you could be, and now at least she can force a situation to happen, even if it's not in her favor. She can at least force herself to get in, or force like something to happen, whether it's good for her or bad for her. Before, she really couldn't make that happen, I don't think. And that's at least something. Like,
I feel like she got better reward off knockdown with the paralysis setups.
Oh yeah, her reward was higher, but she shouldn't have gotten the hit in the first place. That's like such a huge problem in my eyes.
Tech, good job.
Anyway, sorry, I'm like very passionate about how bad Liz and Kanji are, and always.
Well, Kanji, I think, is self-explanatory. He can't move. Like, he literally cannot move. Oh, if that was the right version, Juliet, I think you would have hit her. Uh-oh. Awakening Liz! No, he was supposed to die and he didn't. That was 5v fatal counter, he should have died.
Nice catch on that roll.
Yeah. Oh, wow,
Randomizer.
he jumped into debilitate. Good job.
This should win, or not. I actually don't know how good of a combo she can get off that. I just saw a lot of meter and assumed, but...
Liz doesn't really have supers the way we think of supers. You know what I mean? Like, let me just stand here and do this thing that takes 20 seconds to activate. Or let me put myself in awakening.
Yeah, like, she has, like, really interesting tools, and, like, on paper she sounds good because she has a lot of stuff, but everything's too slow to really matter, you know?
I wanted to play her.
Full screen command throw. Woo. Doesn't matter, it's 30 frames.
Yeah, remember when we all thought Liz was busted because of that command throw, and then we all went to training mode?
Like, oh yeah, she just, like, flips you off and is like, hey, jump.
Jump, hop, whatever. Like, oh, wow, paused, and he's gonna get hit for it. That's unfortunate for Atarax. Don't know why he went for Zio when he was that close, because that was clearly reactable.
Nice throw.
Does Julian got this? Okay, he doesn't quite got this, but he's got a form of conversion off the throw. So many struggles with the 5B link after throw. Oh, JB. You know what the funnest thing to do, by the way, is?
What would that be?
Pick Liz and do 2B JB, 2B JB, 2B JB, 2B JB. I could do this
fun.
all day, and I just might.
At least with, like, some characters you can, like, sweep the JB. But, well, some characters being Mitsuru.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like...
It is fun to do, definitely. It's not, like, this amazing thing, but it's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Go into Awakening. Oh, there comes with... Okay. Wow. That's sad. That job took all the blue health, too. That was, what, like a 1k job? 2A? Julian is doing a very good job tapping the cards.
Unfortunately, still has 4 to go.
he doesn't really need to break it. It's just not letting Liz get away with anything like that. Like, look, like she's down to
Yeah,
one card all of a
geez.
sudden.
Alright. You're totally right.
Suddenly the threat's enforced.
Suddenly, like, if Atarax doesn't play perfectly, he's just...
I don't know why Atarax with 5B over there. Yeah. No, I play a 6-carder. I know. I know the struggle. The struggle is real. Also, it takes away Atarax's burst, so no Hypama come back for you. Oh my god, that should have been punished. So should that. Everybody's
what
looking
can you
tired.
do? I mean, I think it's great that Julian was able to play like that, or willing to play like that, because that's all he had to do. Like, there's really, like, what was Atarax going to do to that? I think that's great.
Dog cannon.
I think that was great. Poor Atarax, but definitely good on Julian's part.
Good job, Koromaru. Attack Koromaru. Go Koromaru. Good job, Koromaru. Good Evo, Koromaru.
Alright, so I think that's probably the last set we were planning on having. So, I think everyone's had their 3 matches of the round robin. I'm kind of, I mean, no offense to Ninja, but I'm kind of glad he couldn't play because we would be here for a lot longer if we were doing 4 sets with 5 people each.
I think in the future maybe 4 people would be better than 5. It went a lot longer than I thought it would.
I mean, we spent the first hour
most of
on
the sets
technical
went for most of the
difficulties.
games, but yeah, I think
Do subtract an hour from our runtime.
I think maybe the more people you have, the shorter the sets should be. Like, if you're gonna have like 6 people, maybe make them first to 2 instead of first to 3. But I like having first to 3.
First 3 gives them a lot of time to adapt, and it makes it more interesting to commentate too.
Yeah, definitely, and it gives them more to look back on as well. So that's good. But I think that's all the sets we had planned. But I'll leave the stream on for a little bit, so anyone that's in the lobby, anyone West Coast that wants to keep playing, I'd prefer if only West Coast people played so that we could, like, keep the connections good. You know, feel free to stick around and play, or let me know in this chat if you want in, if you think you'll have a good connection. Definitely, like I've said it a few times, but make sure you follow Silva and Mixed Methods. And